Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tabletop Notch Presents Brunkhollow. We have now entered the post-69 phase.
Oh! Wow. I need a cigarette.
We had a wild and exciting chapter 69, and we'll be picking things back up in the hotel room.
69.2!
Yes.
Let's keep this going!
69 plus 1. That's how they're going to be named from now on.
69 plus 1.
Yeah, that's how my invites go out. Plus 1. It was a plus 1 joke. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's get you done.
Yeah.
Go, Anthony.
Yeah.
That was great.
Almost 40.
Wow. I wasn't going to say threw him under the 40 bus.
We'll be picking up at the Hotel Paramount, where in Annabel's room some chaos is unfolding courtesy of a certain bit of peeled skin. But before we get into that, we have a few things to mention and take care of, so let's do a little run around and then we'll talk about something.
Twitch.tv/tabletopnotch live 7 p.m. Eastern. You know that because you're doing it. You're here, and thank you for being here. We love seeing you all chat and emote and hanging out with us on Sunday nights. But you can watch and listen another way. You can listen to a Tuesday podcast. You can watch a Friday vodcast. If you support us in a couple of different ways, you'll get early access to that, along with other special goodies. The entire Daggerheart episodes that Jordan GM'd.
It's been a little while, but
Uncut. Yeah, you always can go back
I
to
think
those.
you only ever pitch those so that you get to say it. I think that's true.
Uncut Daggerheart.
Uncut. Other than that, thank you for...
Jordan was just upstairs music.
This is how your enlarged emote showed up on my
Oh,
screen.
oh.
Hey.
What am I doing down there?
Speaking over top.
Is that, I
I
think
don't
it's
like that.
Censored. Thank you for not censoring yourself with us on Sunday.
Let's keep it rolling.
You don't have to censor yourself on the internet, and on the internet you can find all of our social medias.
You don't have to censor, but you might be.
You might be censored.
Yeah.
That's true. We live in a surveillance state.
That's true.
And there's nothing we can do about it. This is the Panopticon.
But if you're in a surveillance state, you may as well watch other people.
To be surveilled, the only joy of being surveilled is to surveil others.
Yes.
So follow us on every social media possible, Snapchat, Instagram, Tumblr, Facebook if you're into that. Yeah. That's my whole spiel.
Don't you have to get on Facebook now?
Listen, when I joined Facebook, I had to have an invitation and I had to have a college email.
I remember.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
I had to be invited to Gmail.
you're old. Wow.
I know.
Speaking of
Cross-
Facebook, what would you say?
Crotchety old men.
Speaking of crotchety old men, perhaps you have one in your life whose birthday's coming up, and you would like to buy them some merch. We got so much merch. Old guys like it, right, Ann?
Yes.
And
The older I get,
Damn
the more I like it.
you can carry your shit in it, write your notes in it, and drink your enormous Chipotle drinks in it.
Yeah.
Put all your vitamins in it. Yeah, you
All
can.
your-
This is
all
very
your meds.
like
Really going down.
suburban mom vibes. So get in there with your TTN merch, please. We need the money.
True.
Please, much more expensive,
I
please.
was thinking maybe this week we do a tutorial on how to get to Discord for those who might be a little too old to understand how to get
my
there.
God.
So go to a search bar, discord.gg/tabletopnotch.
Then call your younger friend on
Boy.
a rotary phone.
Boy, I was AIMing with 40-year-old men when you were still.
I used to have to call the landline and ask to speak with my friend.
I used to Netscape all over the fucking place when you were shitting in your diapers.
This is probably true. What I did want to really say is last week it kind of glossed over it, but the fan art channel, check it out. There has been farts everywhere. So yes, really check it out. There's some spicy fan art of TC and Doxley.
Little smut fart.
And
Yeah,
a little
smut
smut.
fart.
And a little smut. You haven't seen it?
Was it posted today?
More
Wait, we have smut?
What?
Oh,
Wait,
no.
hold up.
While he pulls that
we'll
up,
do
we're
that
gonna move right along to something very sexy, but not quite as smutty, and that is our latest homebrew PDF drop on
smut.
Patreon.
I guess the next Patreon drop is gonna be.
Smut?
Yeah, maybe.
All right. Who's taking care of that?
I don't know.
Kayt look, you like,
What?
Smut.
I did. I threw it.
Oh, please,
Oh,
let's look at the new Patreon.
you know.
This month's PDF is a. We've been doing some of the puzzle and stuff. This is the fungi puzzle that we did in the caverns while we were picking Ignis Crepitus with some modifications and things. I'll bring it up here so we can flip through it real quick. So if you like to throw some exploding mushrooms at your cast members or table mates, you may do so. Sort of suggestions for how to mix that game up and yeah, some of the lesser utilized nature checks. At some tables, those people don't get to shine, and this is one of those times.
And if you're like, oh, I watched that episode, I know exactly how to execute that without having to be a patron. Matt changed it up.
I did.
Matt switched it up on you a little bit.
It has the bones, but it's streamlined a little bit for ease of use and possibly less explosions. More chances to save yourself from mushrooms exploding.
Yeah, because that could
fair.
have easily been a TPK.
Pretty close.
Maybe the worst TPK. of all
Tugging
time.
our shrooms.
So you found it?
Yeah. Oh, yes. Discord's great. Check it out.
Also, I love that Kayt has that new 2025 Instagram face everybody has.
Yeah.
She's not the same plastic surgeon as Emma Stone.
Nobling. I mean,
Is it a no
Yeah.
buccal fat Kayt Mori?
Yes. No buckle fat.
Is that what it is, buckle fat? I've never said it out loud.
It's
Honestly, super impressed.
Buck-
Like the art quality is fantastic.
Chachel.
Good stuff.
Cute.
Holy.
Anyway, Noble Inc.
Okay.
is amazing. It makes amazing dice and makes amazing art, and they are one of the people that you will find on Discord. Yeah, you should join us there with them. Good stuff.
Okay, so two other pieces of news. So first off, we are like $100 ish, maybe a little bit more than that, away from our final stretch goal for raising money for 826 NYC. It ends in like 24 hours, gang. If you're watching this later, it's past.
You could
You
make
snooze.
me the happiest birthday boy if you give money. I think I'm in the lead in our team. So
Oh,
We haven't been doing
So-
team. Get out.
Anthony.
Anthony.
Anthony's like,
But
Oh,
I will
I'm
say,
sorry.
incredibly generous.
Yeah,
Seriously,
oh my god,
like-
$2,500,
Yeah,
guys.
like way more than we expected.
Insane.
And,
So okay, so somebody while we were streaming last week, somebody donated $1,000 and we didn't see it until we went offline. So holy smokes, thank you to whoever, if you're watching, listening, whatever, thank you so much. So
thank you for supporting an awesome cause. And,
yes, oh my gosh, it's so important, it's so wonderful group of people. But okay, so if we hit $2,500, the final stretch goal is everybody who donated, not anonymously, because I can't email you if you do it anonymously. But if everybody who donated gets a free month of our Patreon at the highest tier, so you get all of Matt's PDFs, you get all of the Notch and Sodas, you get the early access stuff, the minis, all of it free.
Those puzzles.
Yeah.
The puzzles, yeah, all of it free if you help us reach that 2,500, not 2,500. Thank you.
Yeah.
That money, that amount. So thank you to everybody who has already done it.
500,000.
Our community is so wonderful, and I'm touched and honored that you guys are doing such a wonderful thing alongside us. So thank you very much. So $100 left on that, and then announcement number 2 is we're gonna switch it up a little bit next week.
Yeah, so we have 2 people missing next week. Sadly, Eric and Anthony will be out. And we're sort of in the later stages of the campaign where sort of everything is a big deal at this point. So 1 person missing, we'd probably find a way around that, but with 2 people missing, we're not taking the week
gonna be
off,
silly.
but yes, we're doing something a little fun. We're bringing Chris back as a fellow lover of game shows, and we're doing a little TTN GSN night. So there'll be fun and games and some fake commercials, just like watching the real thing that we are concocting on our own. So it'll be light and fun, and you can play along. We're hoping to do a couple games that use Twitch chat as well, that like your suggestions and things will be included.
Watch
So
live, baby.
yeah, so if you want to be a part of that, please join join us and have fun. We'll be following along with the chat, and it'll be like a big, long Notch and Soda full of games.
Picture it as like one big palate cleanser before we get into the shit.
That's true.
And we never laugh again.
No more.
I'm missing it. I'm like really jealous that I'm missing the freaking game show.
We'll get renewed for season 2.
Yay!
So yeah, that's next week, and then we'll return to regularly scheduled the week after with.
So that means that Notch and Soda is still taking place after episode 72. It's just 3 weeks from now. So TTN GSN next week, then 2 more episodes followed by that Notch and Soda. So, join us for the live. That'll be fun. That'll be a good time.
Please hang out with us, join in, play games.
Yeah, all sorts.
Anything else before we throw it to R.E. Capman?
Anthony's turning 40. I don't know if anyone mentioned that.
I don't know.
Happy birthday, Anthony!
We've been doing announcements for so long. He's 50.
Is this okay? Is 50 over the hill or is 40 over the hill? 50. I mean, I'm not gonna live to 80.
Oh, stop it.
Over the hill is past your prime, and speaking of prime subs.
Good segue. Wow.
Help me afford my blood pressure medication.
Oh.
It's actually very affordable.
All right. Union Insurance, baby.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's time we moved on. Yes.
Thank a couple people, and after that we will throw it over to the recap, and then the intro, and then we'll dive into chapter 70.
All right, you delightful human beings. Bronzefire resubscribed, Crazy Over Purple resubscribed, Redbird resubscribed, Kex did 200 bits, Lowbrass Guy resubscribed, Novaling resubscribed, our wonderful artist, OG Biggie T resubscribed, Lowbrass Guy did 1,000 bits, yar! Oh, 2,000 bits, sorry. Yar! Cosmology, Cosmological Kitten resubscribed, Lowbrass Guy 30 bits, Wolves resubscribed, Mumbleweed, stop it, resubscribed, it keeps resetting. Lowbrass Guy 30 bits, You Can't Sit With Us 70 bits, Gator resubscribed, Lowbrass Guy 30 bits, Kiji resubscribed, and then Nice Cross did 70 bits. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys rock.
All right, the first shot's down, and it's time to turn it over. So let's do the thing, and then we'll dive into chapter 70 and see where we're at.
Oh, the cuties.
Previously, on chapter 69, keep your thighs peeled. A wild night came to a close, but not before Illien had a chance to express his regrets and fears over the situation unfolding with Ramo Klein. And in the morning, the early rising elves ran into an old friend of the family who provided them with a knife of Yarpaya and a note from Shantara. Unsure of what to do in the moment, we pivoted and took a peek at Bison's mineshaft, where Niall had been chained up in a chamber full of booby traps, which made a rescue risky. While they pondered options, Annabel returned to the butcher shop to offer Haskell a place of his own, though talking to him continued to be like pulling teeth. At this point, it was time to check in on Maeve's progress, and while things were coming along nicely with the powdered Ignis Crepitus, we had a limited window to get the ingredients together for a batch of bloody spirit. For that reason, it was off to Paramount for a bit of body mutilation, hoping that enough of Illien's ancestry still lingered within his flesh. No. Is Niall's predicament just a ploy to keep us preoccupied? And if this version of Devasia Cruentus doesn't work, whose pinky toes will Kayt come for next? Stick around and find out. Chapter 70, Brunkhollow. No, not doing that. Nope. flame azaleas, Piper's bellflower, Shasta lily, and pink moss campion. Brunkhollow Valley might be a low point compared to the quickly rising landscapes that surround it, but it's still a much higher elevation overall than the more populated western settlements. And because of that, the alpine flowers that are so scarce around the cities grow in abundance here. Unique petals, colors, and patterns that catch the light, and in turn, catch your eye. You're mostly alone out here in this placid grove, but you haven't wandered too far. You can still hear when somebody whistles or shouts to one of their fellow employees moving along Detention Pass. And this entire time, the flow of the river has underscored your unhurried stroll through the woods. If you let yourself veer in the direction of that noise, you sometimes spot little scattered bits of snow that look different from the other rocks, and that clues you into your general whereabouts. The statue that once stood somewhere in this vicinity was obliterated. And so too was your allegiance, or at the very least obedience to the man that did the obliterating. It's not lost on you, however, that you had some hand in that. And you wonder where things would stand if you had refused or had simply been unable to apply the congealed fulmine acid all the way back at Bison's dig site, where it was first found. You're moving among the grass here and the trees. Again, you can hear people. You're not too far from town. You're not too far from the pass. But you're alone.
Gathering some a nice smattering of different colors, lengths. What's the little white ones? The baby's breath. Something that adds a height to it. At some point, is there kind of a spot where the base of the statue was perhaps?
If there was, you can't pinpoint it exactly. There's some spot there, as you get a little closer to the river, if you wander in that direction, the little pieces that you see here and there, you start to see more of them, almost as if like there was a point of impact that scattered them, and the further points, there's only a piece here and there, but they start to crop up in bigger number.
Okay.
And then you get almost sort of, not all the way to the bank, but pretty close to it, and they appear pretty sort of regularly around. So you can guess a general, within 20, 30 feet whereabouts it was.
I mean, I'll try to find kind of a circular central spot. And maybe try to pop a squat on like a large chunk or nearby.
There probably isn't a piece of the statue stone big enough to sit on. It got shattered enough that there aren't pieces that large.
Wow, good job, buddy. Perhaps a nearby boulder or something of the like. And yeah, I'm just gonna sit there for a minute and take in the sights and enjoy the flowers for a moment. But then TC will kind of like looking around, looking for movement, and after a while, just like closing his eyes and like touching himself on the chest where the Chewinga had touched him before, and like trying to find some peace here in this moment.
It's times like these you wish that Morna was here to reach out with whatever awareness that she possessed that you never fully understood. Because you'd love to know if the Chewingas that briefly laid the cleric low are still hiding here among the pieces, or if they've scattered, if they've sought refuge elsewhere. And you also wonder if at some point he had ordered you to trigger the corrosion rather than doing it himself, if you would have done it, and if you would have survived the elemental's retribution. Oh my God. Anything else as your eyes are closed there?
Not really, not feeling anything outside of myself here.
No.
Stand up and pick up maybe a small chunk of it.
Yeah, there's definitely like hand-sized chunks of it, just not.
Wish you could have shown us a bit more. I'm sure there's a lot we could have learned from you. I'm sorry for my part in destroying what you seem to have loved so much. Just a fucking rock after all, and like throw it into a pile. Turn and head back towards town.
Give me a perception check.
Yes, sir. 21.
As you turn back around, you stop in your tracks when you see someone just a little further to the east, but along the riverbank as well.
Okay.
It's someone sitting with their back up against one of the larger tree trunks in the area. It's a stout and muscular elf, picking idly at her orange wrist wraps, and having spoken to her almost exclusively within her place of business, feels strange to see Daphne out here in the wilderness, especially at this earlier hour when activity is typically picking up at the Merc Hall rather than winding down. And she's far enough, 50, 60 feet down, and the noise of the river is enough that you don't think she heard sort of you throwing the stone or anything that you said. You certainly wasn't close enough to hear what you were saying.
God damn!
But you can see her there. She looks a little lost in thought.
Huh.
And again, she sort of wraps, unwraps, wraps, unwraps.
I'll approach slowly and not so quietly that I might sneak up on her or alarm her.
The sound of the river is pretty. So quiet footsteps don't sort of ring out, and she doesn't sort of immediately notice you. You get within 40, 30 feet.
Eusebio?
That was your last name. Yep, Daphne's.
Got him. Miss Eusebio.
And she sort of stops. Mr. Welker. Good morning. You come out here to ask me to the Brunkhollow ball?
Of course. No, I sorry, my room was just feeling a little, wasn't bright enough for me. Could use a little something, I thought. What brings you out here?
Just needed a little moment to collect my thoughts. You'd think my office would be good for that, but the problem with it being my office is that people know to find me there.
Right.
Someday they'll invent a door that's thick enough that you can't hear the constant knocking on the other side.
Whatever became of that goblin that you had locked up there?
He'd overstayed his welcome.
I thought that might be the case. Did you happen to come out to this area before it was strewn with rubble?
I saw it, yeah.
What was your impression?
My impression that it was a much maligned piece of nothing.
Maybe. I suppose it meant something to some people, though.
A long time ago, maybe.
You seem sure of yourself.
I've seen ruins before, Mr. Welker. They don't impress me much.
See. Well, my companions and I have been quite busy of late. Sorry we haven't been by to check the contracts.
That's fine.
Well, I'll leave you to it.
Finding your way back to the butcher shop on occasion?
To be honest, there was a certain time there where I was pretty sure I wouldn't be welcome there ever again. But they did need my help again recently. So, not often, no.
People who make themselves useful often find their way back. I like the Thieves Guild here. It's small, but it's got spirit, you know?
Yes, I'd say so.
It's like a little ball of clay, ready to be molded. Depending on the set of hands, it could become a lot of different things. One leader might push it this way, another leader that way. Hard to tell which way it's gonna roll in the end.
Astute. What do you think of the current administration, as it were?
I know you know that I am part of the current administration, Mr. Welker. I got word from a friend in Merlai that a certain someone's arrival is imminent. And I don't know what to make of it. This person's developed a following, a loyal following. And what they're all about? I ain't even saying that I stand in opposition, not in theory. It's just... I don't know. That ball of clay. Push it one way. Push it the other.
It's hard when you're trying to build too fast. Sometimes, without a steadied hand, the clay will go somewhere you don't want it to. Even with the best of intentions.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh my god, you Thieves Guild people.
Damn it. Oh, I'm not good at that. 12.
He does. Sorry.
I won't waste any more of your time.
Enjoy.
Leans back there against the tree, just stays. As soon as you kind of turn around, you can hear her once again.
Interesting woman. Head back to the paramount.
Heading back.
No green and gray nearby, yeah?
No, I mean, you're in the woods. You're also very much on the sort of western end of detention paths.
Good thing.
Fuck all them clinkers! Fuck a clinker.
The scene unfolding in the room rented to a certain Dolores Price is something out of a horror story.
Oh, God.
A tale told to frighten children. Don't stay out in the sun too long or the flesh carvers will come to get the skin. As Doxley puts her full weight into the blade, Illien writhes and chomps down on the belt between his teeth. Kayt and Annabel doing their best to keep his limbs from flailing, but experiencing firsthand the extent of Illien's strength. Blood is pouring down his leg. A hot lightheadedness sweeping over him, and a metallic sanguine scent filling the air. Even though you try to keep the wound fairly shallow, the knife finds purchase under the flap of Illien's thigh.
Oh my God.
A meaty bit of muscle undulating under the involuntary tensing and squirming of its owner. It seems so strange, you think in the moment, that one's innards want so badly to be free, held back only by a feeble barrier of skin. At the ready, you have bandages and a bowl for the beef, and that little sliver of sea elf shank inches ever closer to coming fully off the body.
Come on, dog! Come on!
It's a viscous little gelatinous disc that slips between your fingers like scooping up a beached jellyfish in your hand. And all the while, there's been that faint illumination of the letters on the steel. Y-A-R-P-A-Y-A. And as you stare at it, you'd swear you can hear quiet drums pounding in your ears. Faster and faster as the blood flows forth. And for the first time in a whopping 52 chapters, I need everybody to leave the room except for Talon.
I was hoping we haven't had one of these in forever.
Oh my god, guys, don't leave.
Tell us exactly what happens.
All right, I
Exactly
swear
what
we'll
happens.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you gonna text us?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Matt, I'm not ready. I wasn't ready. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay. Yes.
You can't describe what you see, because there's barely anything to describe. You fall into a kind of trance, but it isn't a restful one like an elven trance. It's like those few moments right before you fall asleep, where you haven't yet begun to dream, so you have control over your thoughts, but they're a little diffuse, a little intangible. The pain in your leg disappears. It's gone. But that sensation of blood flowing from it is not. In darkness, it's impossible to tell, but it feels like you're leaking your very life's essence onto the floor. Speaking of the darkness, it's not pitch black. It has a kind of deep red gradient. It's like you're looking through closed eyelids at a source of very bright light. Almost like a willful darkness rather than a compulsory one. Starting at the soles of your feet, you can feel a slowly rising liquid sensation. Whatever room you're in, filling up. But since it's your mind, are you the one filling it? And what are you filling it with? Seconds pass, maybe minutes. And then a voice is heard. But you see no silhouette. You don't feel a hand on the shoulder to indicate a proximity or presence. Instead, the liquid around your ankles agitates, vibrating and churning, as if reacting to an underwater volcano erupting. With each word, there's another tremble, another quake. Is the liquid talking to you? Or is it something further down? Something beneath the surface? And this is all in that reddish darkness, or reddish light. It is in our nature to be errant. To stray is to embrace our burden. But in finding our way back, we find ourselves. And with each word, feeling a little lost, Illien, Tyrun.
Who are you? Where are you? What is this?
What do you want this to be, Illien? The answers to your questions? A font of knowledge? A font of power?
Yes, I want all of those things, but too many things have happened, and I can't blindly trust that what you'll say is correct.
Give me a charisma saving throw.
Okay. Okay, 19. But I do want answers. Let's start with, who are you? Please.
My name is Quintus.
Okay, Quintus. And are you friend or foe?
I don't know yet.
That's fair. What do you need to know from me to decide that?
I wanted to give you something, but I cannot bestow upon you what was once ours. Too much time has passed. Our words are fading. This is not the world that we left behind, and it no longer needs our devotion. When you stood by the bank and made your choice, our oath becoming yours was no longer a possibility.
I'm sorry. I thought... At the well, I thought that... Are you saying that I did succeed at that time that I took the oath? You're one of those paladins. You're Yarpaya. And you're saying that I made an oath? Or
I'm not talking about the well, Illien. I'm talking about the lake. You spoke to one of mine. What is my last name, Illien Tyrun?
if I don't get it right on the first try, am I fucked? No, Quintus. Maybe it's too lofty to hope, but Quintus Tyrun?
Not a bad guess. I'll give you a hint. We tried with mine first.
Is it Quintus Klein? I see.
A knight of Yarpaya would not have acquiesced, would not have given in to his demands, nor would they invite harm to the innocent under the guise of some greater purpose. A purpose that at the time you could not even articulate if you wanted to. There was a way to stop him.
I know. I felt stunned with all my questions that I didn't take action.
Protect the weak. Never fear to act. If you had, we would be speaking very differently right now. Give me a charisma saving throw.
Okay. Okay, it's a 10, but I'm gonna inspiration.
Okay.
Okay. Come on. It's a 10. I can't use tactical mind on saving throws, right?
I think it's ability checks.
Yeah. Yeah, ability checks, okay.
As he continues to speak, water feels it's rising. It comes up to your just at the lower portion of your calf.
But it doesn't feel like something that I can control. This is...
Yes and no.
Okay.
Let me tell you something that you do know. Ramo is stronger than you.
But there is so much more that you do not know. Generations had gone by, and it was time to test the waters, as it were. Ramo heard whispers of the line, much like your grandmother to you, and he scoured the continent for morsels of our history. Through this he awoke some small part of his dormant power. He became faster, mightier. He had a commanding presence to rally others to his cause. We hope that this would aid him in seeking out what you have searched for so tirelessly here. A way to lessen the divine influence, the divine infection of the weave. But as I said, the words of our oaths is fading. They did not hold Ramo as they held us, and he used his powers selfishly. He was not so foolish as to use magic. Yet he formed a company that stood not on virtue and principle, but on malfeasance and self-indulgence. Make a charisma saving.
Okay. $21. And I'm assuming all of this is when he was a parasite to the Tyruns in Paran, and not after his death.
He terrorized far more than just the Tyruns in Paran. Think not just of yourself, Illien, in the days to come. Eventually the time came when he and his men had crossed the line, and as they often do, the clerics began their hunt. When they arrived to execute him, in desperation he used magic to try and defend himself, feeling that it was his only hope for survival. But as it turned out, this was his moment of ruin. He was slain. But beyond that, he had broken the final Yaupaya oath, the one to abstain from magic until the world was ready to stand against the divine. Now this oath was quite potent in its infancy. He'd revealed to the gods that there were still people out there of Yaupaya descent, putting them in grave danger, even if they knew nothing of it. Give me a charisma saving throw.
Nine. I'm gonna use Indomitable Spirit.
Okay. So
Bonus
you
equal to
re-roll, and you get to add your fighter level to that.
Yes. Okay. Oh. Okay. So 6, and then plus fighter level
16
or 15. 6 plus 9.
Oh, you guys have 9.
Yeah.
That's my mind. Right.
A broken oath of this kind is no small thing, and you can feel up to your knee. It would be a blasphemy beyond comprehension. A blasphemy of spirit. It changes you, corrupts you. You are a danger to the ideals that the oath was forged upon. It sends ripples throughout the weave, sure to be felt by those sensitive to its disturbance. But Rama was dead, And so what further harm could he do?
A lot.
Yes. Death is not always permanent. But who, on the outside, has the power to do such a thing without facing the swift and terrible retribution of the gods?
I'm sorry. Are you saying in death he became a chosen of the gods and a new cleric of a sort?
You're smarter than you think, Illien. A cleric could not revive him. If ordered to do so by the divine, they would fall into a crisis of conscience of their own, not so dissimilar from breaking an oath. Think bigger thoughts. Those that make the rules can break the rules. The gods feared that the clerics could not enact their will from within, so they needed an agent of havoc. Ramo is not controlled or beholden to the gods, but they never desired to constrain him. In fact, quite the opposite. They simply desired to unleash him.
Make a charisma saving throw.
16. Does he know this, or does it even matter?
He does, and it doesn't. Ramo's thirst for power and obsession with his own renown has him doing here what the other servants of the gods cannot, suppressing the proliferation of magic, for he desires to keep it solely for himself. He is to them the anti-cleric, uncontrollable, and yet at the same time, essential.
That is quite the gamble that they are playing. Do the other clerics know? The cleric that was in Brunkhollow, would he have known that this anti-cleric now exists?
What does your heart tell you?
Of course they would know. If they're direct lines to them, I would assume the gods wouldn't need to hide anything from them, as their left and right hands. It must feel a terrible betrayal on their part, though. To have served the gods for so long, so diligently, only to be told that they needed something else. They weren't enough. I can't imagine how they feel. I kind of love that they may have felt this way. This is a lot of information.
Make a charisma saving throw.
14.
Up to your waist now.
Okay. What is this? Am I running out of time? I do have questions, and I trust you, Quintus. What do I need to do? I know of these statues. I know that they're connected to Yarpaya somehow. Were these statues something you were trying to protect from the times long past?
We knew nothing of them. We swore our oath to forsake magic in the hopes that someone, someday, would find a way. And so perhaps you have, Illien, Tyrun. And so I come to you now. To stop him, Illien. you will need a new oath. An oath of reckoning. An oath of vengeance. But it is not mine to give you. The man that makes your soul burn, hot with righteous indignation, once asked you if you were ready. I think it's time to go back there and tell him that you are. And this time, you'll mean it.
Can Doc join me too?
All of our paths are different, Illien. But this is not a road you must walk alone. How different things would have been at the lake if you had your allies with you. Do you think that the knights sworn of Yarpaya upheld these oaths alone? We were the vanguard, Illien, not the army.
Gods, I wish I knew you guys. You have so much wisdom and strength.
For all our strength and wisdom, we failed to do what I'm asking you to do now.
I will.
Make a charisma saving throw.
$12. Quintus, will we speak again? Maybe after I say these oaths. And I am ready. Will I have some sort of line to you, or is this it?
We walk different paths, Illien, with different oaths. You don't need me.
Understood.
Make a charisma saving throw.
That's gonna be a 7.
Up to your lip now. You can maybe get one more word out before it.
Thank you! Quintus, thank you! I promise I'll do you good!
And you can feel it pour into your mouth, and it's not water. It feels like blood sort of moving into your mouth. That taste when you bite a lip or have a sort of mouth bleed that's pouring into the back of your throat. And we're gonna have everybody come back in. Come on back.
You could have gotten snacks for 20 minutes. Don't get snacks.
What are you doing? What have you done?
I missed you guys.
Oh, God. Are you alive?
Sure. Only one way to find out.
Did Deirdre get lost?
Deirdre.
That didn't look so good.
How's your meat?
Just as you're at the last quarter inch, come on, before the sample separates from Illien's thigh, he suddenly and instantaneously goes limp. And before you can even call out or pat his cheek to check for a response, he returns in force with a violent seize that has his jaw tensing and his eyes turning glassy. And if you thought he was difficult to restrain before, it's now an impossibility. He drags Kayt and Annabel with him as his legs stiffen and shoots up out of his seated position. Illien lurches forward and staggers forward until the three of you ram into the opposite wall of the room. And as he does, Doxley reaches for the flap of flesh, but it slips through your fingers. Leaping up to assist, concern starts to seep into the forefront of your mind. You've seen Illien take beatings and endure injuries far worse than this, yet you've never seen such a delirious and rabid reaction. Into one wall you go. Everybody roll 1d4. Except for Illien. Except for Illien.
What?
Roll 1d4.
Okay.
You take that much bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then he goes back in the other direction. Everybody roll 1d4 again.
Heavy armor master, I negate
It has
all.
to be an attack.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
You teeter forward and smash into the door. Everybody roll 1d4 again.
What are you guys doing?
Oh my god, why do I...
Then the momentum carries you back to the opposite side where you collide with the window. 1d4 damage to everybody again.
Oh my god.
Can I let go of him?
He's holding on to you. It sends shards of glass cascading down to the floor. Wham! The desk, another d4.
Oh my god.
What?
Wham! The wash basin, another d4. There's blood on the floor, the sheets, the walls, the bed frame, your arms, your clothes. All the while, the chunk of flesh has yet to dislodge. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Come on, Jordan.
Fuck! Sleight of hand, 5!
Drags you into the wall again. 1d4 damage again to everybody.
Oh my god.
Why am I rolling so well?
Yeah, I never had so many fours.
Annabel, you're the next one closest as he drags you forward. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay. That's
Oh no!
a natural one.
1d4 damage.
You cut his leg off.
Oh my god, I'm...
This time it's Kayt who's closest to the leg. Give me a sleight of hand check.
10.
Another 1d4 damage.
Sorry, guys.
Where is...
Oh my... I have rolled so many...
Doxley, sleight of hand check.
Oh my god. Okay, fucking... dirty 20.
This time you reach to where that little flap of skin is still connecting, and finally you get it, and the blood starts to pour. As you do that, Illien
Oh my
sort
god.
of relaxes into a seated position, still seizing a little, and Annabelle sort
I'm
of
gonna
takes the
wrap-
wrap from the healer's kit and starts to wrap it, and finally Illien's jaw relaxes just enough, and that belt that's been lodged in your mouth finally drops out.
Are you fucking okay?
This room's a fucking mess.
You look around, and the room is covered in blood. Stains on the walls, splatters on the window, broken glass on the floor, the doorknob.
Illien will let go of you guys, realizing how hard he's clenching.
As he lets go, you can see his the indentation, the imprints of his fingers,
Sorry.
wrists and arms.
The bandage, please.
I've got you. We're already done.
Oh, thanks. Did you get it? The flesh?
What the fuck just happened?
How?
Blood dripping.
I'm sorry. I'm collecting my thoughts.
Well, you're thinking as well. Roll me 4d6. This is your total damage you've taken.
Okay.
You were buoyed a little bit by the bodies around you, so you didn't take the full brunt of the bludgeoning. But this is the blood and the walls and everything.
Okay. It's gonna be 5, 9, 12, 13.
Great, 13.
Okay. You guys didn't hear anything, did you?
like you were having a seizure standing up on 2 feet.
Dragging us around.
I see. Okay. I think I met someone really important. A relative of Ramo's, actually. What? Was I out very long? Felt like we were talking for minutes.
As far as you could tell, he wasn't out at all. Like, even when he was seizing, his eyes were still open. Like, he didn't lose consciousness as far as you could tell.
It was like 10 seconds you done all this damage. Whatever you're doing for a workout is working.
I met a Quintus Klein, an ancient relative of Ramo, and he was of Yarpaya. He was a paladin. I'm sorry.
What do you mean you met him?
I was in this limbo blackness with this liquid that was encompassing me. And I didn't see him, it was just a voice. But he said the same things that Shantara said in that note to me. I believe if he had whisperings to Ramo and to Shantara and maybe any others of our bloodline, maybe this exact thing. And that's how Shantara sent me here. I'm still trying to make sense of it. Oh, and like some of the information is starting to re-enter his brain.
As before you say that, going down back into the lobby, Mr. Welker.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Incredible.
You are absolutely right. Thank you for the recommendation.
Of course. I believe I haven't seen them come back down. Your companions are in their own rooms or together. I'm not sure, but they went upstairs a little while ago.
All together.
They went up together, but I couldn't swear to what room they'd gone to.
But thank you.
Let me know if you need anything.
I like head towards my room at first there. Yeah, do I hear anything? Is this kind of this is yeah.
I would say no. It was
okay.
That happened because there was a little bit of conversation. That probably was happening as you were sort of about to come in.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I go to my room first, and I get a little cup, and I put the flowers in the room, and or have my sheets been.
Yes,
excellent. That's just as I wanted. Just kind of make it look pretty and tidy in there for a little bit, and then, nobody's in the room next to me anymore.
No. Or there is somebody there, but it's not one of your companions.
Okay. Yeah, I'll start going up or down and trying to listen for whose room they might be in.
The next one that you probably get to is maybe Kayt's.
Yeah.
Hello. The Tyrun.
Friends.
And then finally, as you're kind of about to knock on what is Dolores but Annabelle's room, you sort of bring your hand up and you can hear a final and then some quiet conversation.
Hello.
You guys hear and then TC's voice.
It's TC.
Oh, God. Okay. Go let him in.
What?
And there's a guy with his bag coming up the stairs.
I'll try to fill the doorway and close it behind me Clemens is going to be very put out. What in the fuck happened in here?
Have a spell. I will prepare it later.
Fix all the windows and clean up the blood spell?
TC.
Well, that sounds amazing.
All right, can we start worrying about the blood later?
Whose is it?
Illien.
It's Illien's and
pretty much
some
everyone's
of
at this
ours.
point. Illien, you've got to explain.
You see Illien, his eyes closed and just trying to collect thoughts.
Get him to sit, Doxley. Get him to sit.
I sit.
Come on.
TC, I'm glad you're here. You need to hear this. Ramo is not at all what we thought. He's much more dangerous. I thought perhaps that he had tapped into Yarpaya powers, and it seems he did. He said an oath, as Quintus directed him, but he led down a path of malfeasance, and ultimately was killed, as we know. But he came back because the gods chose him. But he is not a cleric. Quintus said he was some sort of anti-cleric because they needed someone with immense power to be able to use that within the cusp. And they don't care that he is a force of chaos as long as he can take these statues, these portals, this aperture, whatever, and make sure no magic gets back. Because they know Rama wants to keep it for himself. That is his goal.
An inverted cleric.
Yes. They need someone to make sure magic is not revived. That this cusp doesn't grow if that's a possibility. So they'd rather one man harness all of this power.
That they can then have the clerics kill, probably.
Maybe. I mean, from what I understand, all the clerics are aware of him. They know that this is a chosen anti-cleric.
The clerics know that Romo Klein is working on behalf of the gods.
I mean, he's not working on behalf of the gods, but the gods don't care.
So they knew that his selfish goals would bring about what they wanted, which is a destruction of the cusp.
Exactly.
Why does Romo want to destroy the cusp?
For
He wants
power.
no one else to have what he has.
himself.
Because he's an immensely powerful being, more than we thought.
I always thought he was pretty powerful.
Me too.
I never would have accused us of underestimating that man.
Maybe some of us.
Maybe.
I did underestimate him. There's...
So did he give you a special weakness to exploit or something?
Yeah, we need to go back into the well, down to the lake. I have some words I need to say there.
Well, don't we have to get the Devazia Cruentus anyway? So it sounds like we're all going to the well anyway. That's great.
What words do you have to say? To do what?
Words to myself.
Affirmations?
An oath, I bet.
An oath that I'll follow through the path that was laid out for me.
To what end, Illien?
Quintus, he was everything that I want to be. I didn't even get to see him, but the way he spoke with such confidence and such strength. He told me I need to swear an oath of vengeance to this Ramo. But he said it kindly, that it's to protect the weak, to protect those who can't protect themselves, that you need to swear this oath. So to what ends? To everything that I want to be, dog. This could be it.
What will you... When you do this, what will you become?
I mean...
Will you become like Romo?
I don't know. We didn't have a chance to talk about what that was, but... He also said, if I swear this oath, and if maybe some of this paladin magic finds its way to me, it's not something for me to use until the moment I need it.
Kind of a one-shot deal.
It's not just the brilliant stuff that Annabel can do. It's just something I need to hold on to, I think.
A massive amount of spiritual energy?
Okay.
Perhaps.
She's really putting all the puzzles together.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for hurting you. If I did,
Yeah, you did.
I apologize.
Maybe Doxley won't seize this hard.
Yeah.
I asked about you, Doc. and I asked if you could go with me and on this journey. And there wasn't a yes or a no. He told me everyone has their own paths that lead them where they need to be. So think on that. Maybe you could join me, but if it's not for you, it's not your path, I wouldn't hold anything against you.
I don't know if that would be my choice, Illien.
You always have a choice, Doc. We make choices all the time.
Shantara always invited you to these things.
These things just mean in her bedside chamber.
Oh.
Yeah, but
I like that too. See, that's your fucking grandma.
Right.
maybe she saw something in you that she didn't see in me. So.
We'll just think on it.
I mean, we can't think too long, right? Because we're trying to make this
Yeah, we have a deadline to
Devazia Cruentis.
Yeah.
get this back to Maeve.
Any insight into how far along Ramo is on his journey? Does he know what we know?
I mean,
Do we rescue now?
I ran out of time. I didn't have a chance.
Okay.
But I would assume with this thing happening with Niall. Oh, you don't know about Niall yet. He's alive.
Right.
We need to. We need you, honestly, because we need to get out of here. And he's in a bad way. We need your hands. But with Ramo setting this trap, I assume it is to waylay us. He's already well on his way.
Right.
I think we need to be out of here in the matter of hours.
You have to go to the well.
We
We
do.
have to have the Devazia Cruentis. We
Yes.
can't go before all these things are done.
We
And
need to
we-
cut Doxley.
Yep.
I'm sorry?
Do you think?
Try it.
Are you willing to spill some blood to see if that works?
Is there not enough here?
We need 3 different sources, TC.
Can you go get the hand?
I thought I made a mess last night. The hand. I've got the hand.
What did he mean by that?
I don't know.
Oh, you were just carrying it in your back pocket?
Yes,
That's
I've
very
had it in my bag wrapped up. Here it is.
But maybe we divide and conquer, because at this point every hour is crucial.
I'm sorry. You gonna go to the well alone?
No, I want you there, please,
All right.
all of you.
All right. Yeah, it wasn't an easy journey last time.
Step 1 is deliver the ingredients to Maeve.
Let's
Yes.
try it, Doc. Are you ready?
Just a
If it
little.
doesn't glow, we don't use it.
Okay.
The blade. It was blue. It glowed blue when I caught India. If it doesn't glow, that's our answer.
I'm disinclined to hold
I
her
don't know if that's
down.
true.
I mean, I think it makes sense.
Can I see the weapon?
Yeah, Doxley will,
Should we,
wipe down a little bit.
You can get some piece of cloth that hasn't already been stained, and
Can I see your hand?
Can I
Oh,
cast
should
false
we not-
life on myself?
should we maybe, is this what happened when the blade touched you? Should we maybe,
Tie her down.
little
Oh,
light bondage?
Still got my rope.
okay.
Um,
Well, quickly.
Just in case.
Don't do it on the palm of my hand. I never understand why in stories they do it on the palm. It takes forever to heal.
do
Just
you
put
want?
it. Do it. Put it. Same thing. We'll do it.
Left thigh?
Left thigh. Yeah.
All right. I accidentally tapped my left thigh. Oh, all right.
All right. So
Like, I'll get a bit of rope and, do maybe the arms back so that, like,
chair
you
that's kind
can't.
of at the desk there.
Yeah.
If you see Quentis, get more info. If you can.
all right.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Hand?
She doesn't want the hand. She said her thigh.
No, I know. I want to hold your hand. I feel bad. All right.
Okay.
Doxley's gonna close.
I'll get like one of the little ceramic bowls that we
Okay.
used earlier.
All right. 3, 2, and then I go.
You touch the blade to the skin, and the letters very briefly flicker, and then they're gone, and it slices, and a little bit of blood flows from the thigh, starts to drip down. You collect it in the bowl there, and then quickly from the healer's kit, you sort of apply sort of a gauze there.
I'll
You
wrap
okay?
it up.
Yeah. So,
Did it glow, Will?
You take 1 piercing.
damn it.
It glowed?
Very briefly.
So it might work then.
It's worth a
Huzzah.
try.
Kind of really carefully from that into like a vial.
Sure. Yeah.
Should we deliver these to Kayt then? Not to Kayt, sorry, to Maeve.
Yeah.
Kate's right here.
I know.
How covered in blood am I? Can I take a cloth, or do I need to go take a bath?
You need a change of clothes. You guys are like he slammed into the walls. He was bleeding. Like his blood is all over your clothes. Like it looks like a massacre in here.
Dude, like everybody's every once in a while. Like,
Scary
slip.
level.
Oh shit.
Okay. I'll change real quick and then run this over.
Yeah.
Yes, everybody just be a little careful in the hallway or they're gonna think that we killed a man in here.
Can I borrow a blanket? Drape over me?
I'll get a few towels or something.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, good.
I know that I've got fresh linens.
He
in
did.
my
He had
room,
set out a
like,
few
yeah.
fresh towels
Good
and
thinking.
things. Yeah.
Yeah, I get
Quickly
those to
grab them.
kind of like sop up some stuff and centralize it. Obviously, not get rid of it.
Yeah.
Kayt, you know something about alchemy, right?
Sure.
Can I give her the poison that I took from Housewell and see? Can you identify this or at least maybe use it? It's poison of some kind. I know nothing of it.
Give me an investigation check, and I think with your books that you've read or wanted to get advantage on that or something, or maybe a bonus to that. I can't remember.
Only if it's a wisdom or intelligence
This-
to identify. a
This is
chemical.
an investigation check. Is an intelligence check. Yeah.
Great.
So advantage?
Is that what it said? I can't remember. Is it a bonus or is it advantage?
Add proficiency bonus.
So your investigation, and then add another +4 on top of that.
Okay. It was very bad. That was only an 8.
An 8 total. Yeah.
What is it? Add proficiency?
Plus another
Oh,
4.
a 12.
A 12. Yeah. I mean, a poison of some kind, but not something that immediately.
Well, you can have it anyway.
All right. Thanks. Can I put it into my running talon?
You can. An unknown poison. Yeah, sure.
Fuck it.
Robert Hartley, GM, thank you for the raid. I hope you had a nice
Hey,
stream.
hope you had a good stream.
Welcome. Hi.
We're just cleaning up a
We're just
bloody
cleaning-
mess
oh,
in this hotel room.
Do you have an actual card for that? No. Because
No card.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
we don't know what it is yet.
TC returns from his room, some of the fresh towels and linens, enough to kind of wrap people. You know, if you look down at the bottoms of your sort of pants, there's, yeah, but it's enough to maybe quickly get back to your room to change.
Okay.
Get down there.
And so am I here alone with Illien? If this is... Oh, no, it's your
It's Annabel.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
down.
All right.
Before I leave to everyone, 10 minutes in front of the Paramount.
I kind of need to do something that's gonna take me 70 minutes.
Okay.
That's very specific.
How long? You said you could enhance TC's hands.
Yes.
How long does that work?
It'll last an hour.
Is that something that you could cast on him and then study up here, or study on the road?
Yes. Well, no, I need to have quiet to do it up here. But I think I would be helpful if I did this first, and then we can go and rescue Niall. 70 minutes.
I think we need to. And Doxley's gonna like look at TC and think about Niall in the mine.
Wait a sec. Wait a sec, Doc. Thunderstones, right?
Yes.
Why don't you talk to Gujek? He's pretty hungover, but you could ask him if there's a chemical property that we could use.
That is true.
That would take a little time.
I could run up to the gnome. Tense.
Again, he is quite hungover, so speak quietly, but he should still know all of his knowledge.
I would hope so.
What do you need to get done before we leave tonight? Because it seems like a lot.
I feel like I've got some news to share with you all
Yeah,
too.
you go run to me.
Let's-
Yeah, we'll meet back in 10 minutes. Except I'll be up here.
No, with all that was going on, I really should share this before we go on our individual tasks. So I've sort of made an executive choice, and I spoke to, Miss Narvos at the mail house, and, I told her, you know icebergs? They kind of stick out of the water
Familiar with the metaphor.
Okay, great. I told her the tip of it. I told her the tip of our iceberg. I mentioned that there's a that there's a cleric, and that they are going to try to destroy the cusp, and where they might be. She has as much reason as we do for having this cusp stick around, yeah?
Everyone here does.
Well, not everyone, but
Her
a lot.
sentiment as well.
Yeah.
She told us where to find the aperture. She knew it. She eliminated. There were 2 locations. She was able to eliminate one. And I. It's
She
one
knew.
of them.
She knew that a statue would be at one of them.
Yes. The house.
Well,
and the
I
light.
described the. Yeah, I described the house, and I. Yeah, and
Fantastic.
so.
She pointed on the map where it is.
No, she said that she was aware of like several islands in a very large lake, and that's the one.
Right. Yeah, she did not mention the statue specifically.
Yeah.
She mentioned a land formation that sounded exactly like the other one that you'd heard. So she eliminated or sort of clarified that as a possibility.
And she's going to help us recruit folks to possibly waylay the demi-hag and Bellamy, while we possibly waylay.
Waylay? They'll get killed.
Well, not go face to face. It would be a plan to slow them down.
I think we need as much help as we can get.
I completely agree, but how the hell are they supposed to slow them down?
I mean, they could lay traps, pitfalls, spikes on the ground, little things to keep them on their toes.
There might be more magic users here that we don't even know about.
Well, she also recommended that maybe we speak to somebody like Crenshaw who could possibly arm many people.
Won't that be money? I don't wish to. I completely agree that
Izzy's got money.
I mean,
Is she willing to put up all the collateral for it?
I have to also possibly go talk to Bison. So
do we know where to find Bison?
we're now sort of taking on the task of arming a militia of some sort. So
It ain't a bad
You
idea.
know,
I tried to recruit for some help this morning as well. I don't know if we will receive it.
I could certainly go and talk to my friend at the Merc Hall. See if there are people who already have their own weapons and armor who would be willing to contribute.
I'm sure.
As far as outfitting people with strong weapons, with Maeve, is that something that you would just allow in the hands of this militia?
I mean, that's sort of been the dream
wait,
this
hold on.
whole time.
You just have the one.
Maeve's working on a lot.
There's
well,
like-
there is actually already a lot more. Just
There's a
making the ammunition for it
Of
is
the,
what's the
We
firearm.
don't know how. I gotta get to Maeve's.
all right.
She
Well,
ain't
that's
ticking clock.
so okay. If she
ready?
can.
Yeah, hold
No,
on.
I gotta deliver the ingredients.
yes.
I'll meet you guys back here.
And one point of clarification is just that it's not that like the people that Izzy would recruit or the people at the it's not that people don't have weapons. Most people have Izzy was worried. Yes, Izzy was worried that if you send people with just regular weapons into this, that they would just get run over. So she was requesting that you find something more powerful or to protect them with or arm them with.
All right.
Okay,
You guys mind if I take these ingredients and I'll meet you back here?
do
Yeah.
All right.
okay. Let me get started, and then we can help.
Before Kayt stomps out the door, Illien's gonna grab her hand,
What?
and he's gonna take her hand and say, I appreciate you for believing in me. Because you were right.
Damn right I'm right. I'm always right. I'm gonna run out.
If you can't find Daphne, she might be out by where the statue was. If you're looking for her.
Not going to Danny right now.
Just in case.
As I run so fast that the blood flies off.
I think everyone can take a quick moment to sort of change into a secondary set of clothes. There might still be some blood on your skin and stuff, but your clothes change into something else. So you're not, if you run around town covered in blood, some people might be concerned. So we'll follow Kayt in a moment, but anything else?
Wow.
I may just sit for a little bit. And then maybe after, I don't know if Annabel needs this time, I can go to Gujex with someone in just a handful of minutes, but I'm just not feeling super well.
I'll go. What am I asking Gujek for again? Oh, the
Yeah, so there's
Thunderstones.
I'll relay the Thunderstone ordeal to
Trap that has thunderstones rigged up that It's the Thunderstones themselves, they're not terribly dangerous. They make like a pushing, it's that it might collapse the tunnel. Like, the Thunderstones themselves are not dangerous.
The danger of that tunnel, yes.
Luckily,
So I was right.
I don't know what you're referencing. I mean, maybe.
The tunnel.
Oh, yes. Thank you, TC. It was all because of your insight. Yes.
Been having it. It was a good run. Having a good run. TC.
Can y'all get out of my room, please?
All right. Illien's
Get
gonna
out
go
of my
ahead
room
and
right now,
Their
please.
runes can go back to their room. TC,
Totally.
You're heading to the gnome.
TC stands for totally correct. I'll head to the gnome nook. Yeah.
Right. Are you guys heading back to your room?
Yeah.
Forget to change.
We'll follow Kayt here for a moment.
Go. Severed hand.
Just out. It's just out.
It's in my bag.
Running through the thoroughfare, you start to hear the recurring sounds of the watermill. They get within earshot. And at that point, you're also close enough to see there's someone standing at the door, and they're leaning in and squinting. They're reading the message that's been posted on the door, engaged for the day, get your shit elsewhere. They have a potion bottle in their hand that looks to be empty, and they kind of read and throw their hands up, they kind of look around, and then start to wander off in a different direction, evidently annoyed, can't get what they need at these normal business hours of the day. You get up to the door, they've already moved on, and it leaves you to disturb the alchemist at your leisure. You can hear from within, there's some sounds of like ting, 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 plinking metal, like someone's hammering a small piece of steel. And you're not sure which of Maeve's current endeavors that might relate to, but hopefully she hasn't left you yet to pick up the cartridge molds from Crenshaw, 'cause otherwise you've rushed and you've hacked a Billion's leg on a whim and for nothing, or not for nothing, but quickly for nothing. So you get up to the door.
I'm gonna kind of like knock as I'm opening it. Like,
It's locked on that side, but she comes quickly to the door and opens it up. Not exactly as fucking prompt as you said.
there was a lot of heeing and hawing, and I'm really sorry about
She
it.
grabs your arm there and she looks at like the blood sort of stains on your arm. What in the furbog fuck happened to you?
Ooh, doesn't matter, but I have the things. I have the ingredients.
Come on.
Ooh.
Come inside. You can see Jonah is over in the corner, kind of where he was sleeping before, but he's sitting up now, and he appears to be assembling perhaps more of Maeve's design. He's got little metal pieces that he sort of fits together, puts a little pin in.
Oh my god.
Ting, ting. And he sort of finishes that one. He looks up at you, smiles, and then he reaches down and he puts it into a little crate where you can see the tips of another dozen models there that are all in the crate.
Another dozen?
In addition, not the same crate.
That's my woman.
We really are. I'm ring minors. That's great.
All right.
This is crazy.
What is it?
Kate's gonna like unwrap the cloth that the hand is in, severed hand, and then bring out the vial of blood and the like container of Illien's flesh. Put it down on the cloth.
Dare I ask whose fucking flesh that is?
Oh yeah, you know the Tyruns? We're hoping it works.
I don't think that's how it fucking works. You can't just hack any flesh. I told you, it's got to be specific like.
It's special. It's so special that a magical item glowed when it cut them, and Illien had a whole dream ballet. It's special.
It's Illien's fucking flesh.
Yeah, but I promise it's special. He's a really special guy.
Okay, I'll take it up to Jasper, and then I'll swing round to Crenshaw's to pick up the molds. Jonah, you stay here. If you gotta sneeze again, you stick your head out the fucking window. Like I said, Jasper ain't gonna take requests for his kiln, but I imagine he'll be amenable to handing off the resulting residue. So who should I tell him's coming to fucking pick it up?
Me, Kayt, Mori.
All right.
Esquire.
I'd guess in maybe an hour. You go pick it up from the Gnome Nook. He's got a tent on the north side. I don't know, F8 or F9. I don't know the numbers.
Do you have a minute right now for me to explain just a bit of the fucking shit that we've gotten ourselves into and what we need these weapons for?
Do you want to test the weapons yourself this afternoon?
Yeah.
Then I don't really have a fucking minute.
All right. I don't need to get ahead of myself.
Let's call it just past noon. Okay, an hour past to be safe. I'm moving up my timeline because your cousin and his little rat fingers have proven faster than mine when it comes to the tedium of assembling small fucking objects. Anyway, that's when you can come by. But don't get too excited just yet. There's plenty of ways for things to fuck up between now and then.
Yes, ma'am.
1 hour at the Gnome Nook.
All right.
An hour past noon, you come here.
All right. Thank you. Good work, Jonah.
Is fun.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Purpose.
Okay.
Purpose.
Thank you. I'm gonna like walk backwards, walk out of the door, and like.
You can see her sort of using a little kind of cloth to scoop up the piece of flesh and the things that you sort of gave, and she puts them into more sort of a ceramic bowl that she then looks like she's covering with a cloth so that it can be kind of transported.
Yeah, I just like watching that happen as I'm backing up slowly the door. Just
The hand and the flesh and the vial of blood.
Please work, please work, please work. And I won't turn my back on her until, out of reverence, until I get to the door, and I'll close it behind me, and then like start speed walking back to the Paramount.
And that's where we're gonna take a break.
Oh my god!
Holy
The Devazia Cruentus, the Bloody Spirit, is in Maeve's possession. Well, not created yet, but the ingredients in Maeve's possession. Plans to take them up to the Gnome Nook. You can pick that up later. Follow TC. We'll check in on Annabel, who's working on a spell that she's learned, and that's where we'll pick it up when we come.
Maybe Niall will piss his pants a few more times.
Oh,
He's just in there with his rations.
Yeah, he's like,
I don't know. He'll be fine. Day off, man. He'll
Yeah,
be fine.
true.
Just a day off.
He's napping.
He napping.
All right, everybody, we're gonna take a quick break. Put your Brunkhollow Powerball in. Lots of excitement already. More to come after the break.
stay.
We'll see you then. Stick around.
Oh, I need.
Oh, was there something else?
Nope, I just need.
Oh, you just had to
I wasn't
be
ready.
ready.
Bye.
Stay.
Don't go.
And it's headed west into those blood-red sunset hills. I'm headed west. I love a life that's free of frills. Not sure yet what's to come. Don't fret about what's been past. To the beat of my own drum I go, no matter how the die is cast. What I love the most I've thoroughly expressed. I'm headed west into those blood-red sunset hills. I'm headed west. I love a life that's free of frills. Not sure yet what's to come. Don't fret about what's been past. To the beat of my own drum I go, no matter how the die is cast. There's something out there's got my heart possessed, and I'm heading west.
Welcome back, everybody, to a very exciting chapter 70 of Brunkhollow.
69 plus 1.
69 plus 1. Oh, 69 plus 1.
69 and their date.
You brought it back.
There it is. That's a good framing of the joke.
Yeah, there we
And
go.
their wedding guest.
We're going to be picking up once again in town. But before, if you wanted to.
Yeah, before we do that, I'm gonna go backward here. Nice McCross did 70 bits, 69, and then a 1. I love that.
Hey.
Low Res Guy 30 bits, Insanely Flash, don't resubscribe. Twitchy Spark 69 bits, 69 bits, 69 bits.
Hell yeah,
Twitchy
brother.
Spark 5 community subs, thank you so much. Nice McCross 20 bits, and then 200 bits. Thackeray Binks did 50 bits. Robert Hartley, thank you again for the raid. Lovely to have you here. Nice McCross did a bit. Told by Small Bird a bit. Norse, everybody's doing 1 bits. Did you roll a 1? No?
No.
Oh, okay.
You didn't?
You didn't
I
biff
think-
it?
No.
I rolled
Deirdre
one.
rolled it.
I rolled
Yeah,
one.
when she was-
Norse Herald gifted a sub. Low Guy another 30 bits. Nicer Cross 70. Oh, I got those. Thank you guys very, very much. Cheers.
Guys,
Cheers.
don't forget to donate to 826 MIC command charity in the chat.
816, do it to the Tony Show
Help
special.
us meet our goal. We deserve it.
You sound like that woman from Baldur's.
Oh, yeah, the Garen Goth, yeah.
Oh, you don't have to just be holding that.
Withers Big Naturals.
It's a good mod.
Oh my god.
It's the only mod I have installed.
I don't even have the game that I
I just Google.
I just Googled, yeah.
It's big nice.
It's a Google Images mod. If you type in naturals,
It makes
they
everything.
show up.
We have to show you. I don't think you've seen it.
In the back of this neighborhood, on plot K45, a rather pale-looking Gujek is fighting through some obvious discomfort as he goes about his work. The brewing process is in full swing here, maybe even more so than usual. As he steps between his tables and adds some supplementary drops of varying colored liquids using a glass pipette. He also frequently consults a piece of parchment in his hand, almost like he's double checking an order that was put in. So he looks at it and sort of moving about the room. One time he stops to take a sip from a kind of fizzy looking clear colored beverage that's contained within a carafe. It's not in a way where like a brewmaster or an alchemist might test consistency or flavor. He takes a couple of big hearty swigs where afterwards he holds his belly and allows the substance to settle in his stomach. And afterwards he kind of sees you coming and...
Are you all right today, Mr.
Yes.
Jack? Mr. Claiborne?
Yes.
Too much revelry.
A bit.
Glad that you're getting comfortable here with the locals.
In matters of indulgence, gnomes are not to be underestimated.
Never trifle with a gnome.
I have my hands a bit full at the moment, but if you need something I have stocked, I can provide.
It's a bit more, I need... We'll see if you can help me. I'm gonna describe to you thunderstones. Yes,
I can see them.
you can see them. Now, what if from if they were maybe not directly in my hand, if they were nearby, could I possibly dull their faculties? Could I maybe take a little thunder out of the stone, if you know what I mean?
You can't just put it somewhere where it won't be a problem.
No, they're a bit lodged.
Can you access the stone with your hands, or is it too dangerous to approach?
Now, the way that you described it to me, I mean, these are stuck in and the handles are down. Yeah?
Yeah, like
But
you
you
have to
can't
go
even
through a
get to
bunch.
them.
There's a bunch of ropes and
There's
they even get
tripwires
to
and
them.
things to even
Tripwires
get
and
up
things,
to
okay.
that point.
Also difficult.
That is a tricky one.
Area dampening, perhaps, or...
Thunderstones store a lot of energy. Difficult to suppress without waiting until they go inert on their own.
It's quite a long time, yes.
Not so long.
But not in an afternoon.
10 years or so.
No good.
I could try something.
Okay.
But as you can see, most of my apparatus is in use.
Right.
I probably wouldn't be able to mix something up until the evening.
It's a bit time sensitive, but
I would use calcite and silica spray. I wouldn't guarantee that it would stop the shockwave entirely. Just compress it a good bit.
tighten.
Yes, is that enough?
It certainly won't hurt. Please, if you could make that part of your the day's duties, I think it could be very helpful to me
I
and
can
mine.
try.
Thank you. What's your fizzy pop that you've got there? Something for the Constitution?
Just something to soothe the stomach.
Not just a black coffee?
No,
Something
not strong enough.
Oh, you must really be in a way.
Yes, I vomited several times.
Everybody's making a mess, it seems.
Okay,
Of late. I shall return.
okay.
Good luck.
Do you want me to make it?
Please.
Ingredients 150. Silica's expensive.
Can I give you a down payment?
Make a persuasion check.
Oh. 12?
How much?
Half?
You're friends with Doxley.
Very good friends.
Half then. And don't be weird.
Oh, I see. Yes, and I will scrounge up.
Don't be weird. Does he know who he's talking to?
Evidently.
10 silver per gold, yeah? Holy shit. I am baroque. So 75 gold. Ooh, that just wipes out the old G spot, if you know what I mean.
I fucking hate
You're really clearing out my G spot here.
Good, but all the way to the C spot, right past the G, past the S.
Yes. And you're into my. I did dip into the S spot while clearing out
He
this G
just
spot.
said, don't be weird.
Weird. God.
Now I won't make it.
Oh, Gujek, please! I will literally. Oh, you weren't serious.
I will try to get on it as quick as I can.
Thank you. Good luck.
Okay.
Stout.
Oh my god.
He's strong.
That's what this is for.
Thank you. And I'll, yeah.
We're gonna pivot back to the interior of Paramount Lodgings, where Kayt has ran off, TC's scuttled off, leaving behind the two Tyruns.
Illien is just, after he got changed, sitting on his bed and just rubbing his temples.
Can I get you anything? Like whiskey or a potato or something?
That potato sounds really good, actually. Do you think we'll have time for Kenzo to whip something up?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to grab me a potato?
I can grab you a potato, brother.
That sounds great.
All right. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Doxley, leave him be for a minute.
Anything while you're here?
No. He just repeating things in his head and feeling faint, but that's all.
Head downstairs. Cummins gives you a nod as you go by.
Morning.
Morning.
Yeah, I'll find Kenzo.
Sure. He's behind the counter at the kitchen. There's a few people in here. Again, it's not so late into the morning. Some late risers are still having breakfast, so things are getting cooked up in the kitchen there. He's sort of wiping his hands on his apron there.
Morning.
Morning.
My brother has spoken wonderful things about your potatoes.
Yes.
And I think he would appreciate one in this moment.
Potato.
Yeah, you do like a breakfast one?
Yes.
All right.
Turns around. Something's cooking on the stove, and he picks up that pan and puts it aside and takes out like a new pan, and he sort of rubs some butter in there. And he starts to work a little. It takes a little bit of time. And when he's finished, he takes his potato that has sort of an egg over the top of it, sort of a buttered potato with an egg on top that's melting over the sort of over easy.
This will help me.
Thank you. I'm sure he will be quite pleased. Good day, and she'll head back up.
Back up. Door opens. You can smell the potato even before it comes through the door.
It's got egg on it.
It's awesome. Thank you.
There you go.
Ravenously so. The blood loss and even like a couple of hours for the elves been a little longer. The hours that you've been up already. You hadn't had breakfast before you went out to the mine shaft.
Feeling a little better?
Yeah. Yeah, there's just a lot to do. Part of me just wants to go running straight to that well right now, but Quintus told me something I should have already have been telling myself, which is I need to make sure I'm surrounding myself with the people I care about when I do these types of things. So I'll be patient. We need to get Niall out. We need to do things. But I can't wait to get to that well.
Yeah, so, I've been thinking about Niall, and I'm even more suspicious now after you've come out of this weird trance that you were in or whatever, and Ramo being who Ramo is, could have killed Niall in a heartbeat, and instead puts him down there.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of confidence that we will be able to get him out. And I can't send TC down there. I can't do it. When I was talking to Niall, he said that we should make sure that the cusp survives, that he's secondary to that. And I, tuned him out because I didn't want to hear that, but he might be right. And if we can't get him out now, then we can try later. But we don't know what Ramo's move is. We can't see his hand at all. And I can't send him down there. So what I was thinking, if you're feeling like this could be a good substitute for now, is I was going to head over to the music box, actually, and I was going to see if there were any musicians there that could play a song for Niall every night that he's down there. The song that we would hear at the end of the day at the docks. Maybe it's a stupid idea.
If you don't want to send TC down there, then we won't send TC down there. I mean, if it falls to that, that's a nice sentiment. Let's see what Annabel is cooking up, what Gujek might say, and think anything else. But that is a nice sentiment, Doc.
Alright. Alright.
A couple rooms over, Annabel gets out her things. You have them in your hand and you look around the room. Everything stained with blood. You've crumpled up the sheets and sort of put them in a pile along with some of the sort of other fabrics and things, but the wash basin water is filled with blood. The walls are streaked with blood. The windows cracked in several places. The doorknob is smeared with blood where people were turning it.
Sort of fitting, I guess. I'm gonna take the wash basin and dump the water out into the thing there and just put the incense in there. I'm gonna take the candle out, covered in blood, put it there, and she's gonna just sit quietly and start her ritual.
Start the ritual cast. Incense burns, time passes, and we'll go around a little bit, but as you are casting the ritual, you get to make a few decisions about it. One decision you don't get to make, even though it's in the spell description, is because a lot of this knowledge has been fostered, cultivated by your experience with the demi-hag, it gives you the option of whether the creature is a celestial fae or fiend. It has to be a fae because of this knowledge. Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
However, as you picture in your mind the familiar that you want to call to your service, you get to pick a bat, a cat, a frog, a hawk, a lizard, an octopus, an owl, a rat, a raven, a spider, a weasel, or some other beast of your choosing.
I'm gonna picture a raven. Like glossy black, so pitch black. Still a raven, but something, if you looked a little bit too long at it, you might be unnerved by how black that raven is.
As you continue the sort of quiet ritual incantations, sort of from the ether and the weave, little black pieces kind of come together, one feather at a time. And it's not you doing it, you're sort of sitting there and all these sort of slowly taking the shape until finally a little beak sort of comes out of the ether and then And it flies up on your shoulder.
And the name sort of comes to her, and she's like, "It's nice to meet you, Kayt." And I'm gonna let her get on the desk in front of me and sort of hop around and look at all the blood around. And Annabelle's gonna pull out a towel that's bloody and sort of wipe down a spot on the desk.
As you start to wipe, the raven sort of hops up onto the edge of the basin and then sort of in the bloody water there.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. She's gonna write a very quick note.
Sure.
2 very quick notes.
Yeah.
But the first note is gonna say, "You need a different name. You've always seemed like a Clyde to me. Tell the gnomes and everyone to use your new one, whatever you pick. Pips is dead, and that may be a small comfort to you. I'm very sorry I, too, am not what you wanted. A kinder rescuer, a nicer nurse. But I am praying for you, whatever that means." And she's gonna wrap up it quite small and give it to Kayt and say, picture in her own mind where the tent is and be like, "Will you drop it at this place for me?"
Great.
And open the window.
Great,
her
yeah.
out.
So it has to be within 100 feet to telepathically communicate, but it can go further than that. So
Yeah. So I'm just gonna, in my mind, tell her where to go and then sort of
Great,
send
yeah.
her and
So
ask her, once it's done, come back.
Yeah, you see it fly away, and for a moment, like you have that kind of connection, and that connection fades as it gets like far enough away. But you think that you sort of even. And the other letter.
The other letter I will write, but I'm just gonna have to send it later. I can read it for flavor.
Sure.
It's Dearest Lamont, thank you for your letter. I am sorry I didn't get to say goodbye to you and Val. I'm not sure I share your feelings. She looked to me, but I am fond of her. As much as I would like to say yes to your request to look after Val and the boy when you come to Brunkhollow, I am afraid I can make no such promises. I think business will call me away, and as much as I sincerely would like to stay, I cannot. Please have her write to me, though perhaps to a dolorous price. I fear writing to a woman who is wanted may not be advised. I will write to Cirque de Lamont and tell you where I end up. I sincerely wish you all luck and safety. Resistance comes in many forms. Be sturdy and full of hope, Annabel. And she'll tuck that away to send via post at another time.
And they've told you the name of the town, at least where they're headed.
Yeah, Old Pharaoh. Yeah. And I'll wait for Kayt to come back and attempt to wash the blood off of her face. And just sort of, then I'll wanna, once she's back, I'll go and join the gang.
Right. Rewinding in time a little bit, so after you had left Maeve's place, you were heading back to the Paramount there? Great. So you've handed off the things to Maeve, a promise to bring it to her contact Jasper, and she said she asked for a name, so you have to be the one to pick it up. Jasper will be expecting you, but you've hurried through the thoroughfare back to the Paramount.
Oh. Back so soon, Miss Mori.
Oh, just a quick errand.
I believe Mr. Welker stepped out, but I haven't seen the rest of them.
Oh, all right. I'll head upstairs.
Someone's room in particular that you're
yes. I'm gonna go to my own.
I'm gonna go to not your.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
And
as you sort of open the door, you sort of forgot for a moment there's some people in the hall, and then you close it quickly because, like, thrown into a chair in the corner is your old sort of set of bloody clothes.
yeah, I'm gonna I guess take my bed sheets, strip my bed and throw much like when you period the bed. I'm gonna take the clothes, I'm gonna put it in the middle of my sheets. I'm gonna wrap all my sheets around, then drop that in the hallway.
Sure. A little basket outside the door for picking up. Someone walks by and they're like,
it's natural. And then I guess I'll.
Nothing could be more so.
DC stepped out and Annabel needed
Ask for a
time
private
to do
moment,
some
yeah.
things, so I guess I'll go over the Tyruns and just check on what the plan is. don't think.
Open the door.
Expecting anyone?
I'm always expecting somebody.
All right, come in.
Just want to check in on the plan. I got about an hour until I gotta go pick up the you know what.
Well, I think Annabel needed about an hour. We're trying to brainstorm about Niall, and I think Doc you have some things you want to get done too.
Yup. Mm-hmm.
Do you need help with anything? Otherwise, I'm gonna take a bath.
You can have your bath, yeah. Do you need a bath?
Maybe like a half bath, but I won't get my leg in the water. That sounds painful.
Okay, it sounds like a 3/4 bath.
3/4 bath, one
least.
leg hanging out.
Don't be hanging out on my account if you need to go.
All right. Bath time.
Oh, we're going together?
You've been to the baths?
Yeah. No, I've bathed in my once or twice.
Oh, all
I've
right.
been known to bathe. Sometimes.
Guys,
That'll make it weird.
You guys head out into the hallway, and Illien's limping a little bit. Again, she didn't actually take that big a hack. Blood always runs quite a lot when you make a sort of clean cut like that. But yeah, it's not like a broken leg, but it's just tender every time you sort of put pressure on the muscle or anything. Slowly kind of come down the front stairs there, and you've covered it up with a clean set of clothes, but Clemens can sort of see your discomfort as you're coming back down the stairs. Oh, you're all right, Mr. Tyrun.
Just your adventuring injuries. I'll shrug it off.
I am familiar with similar injuries, though of older age. You'll understand.
You wear it well. You cover it up well as well.
Thank you.
That's a lot of wells. All right.
Anything I can get for you?
No, just taking a bath.
Yeah, it's open, just under the staircase.
Thanks, Clemens. All right.
Do you need help walking or anything?
I'd take a shoulder.
All right.
All right.
And it's been a little while since, presumably, maybe popped in there once or twice, but you go underneath the staircase. Little humble area where there's 6 large basins, each one of them separated by these sort of folding privacy screens. Bars of soap laid out next to folded washcloths. It looks like Kenzo may have been in here recently, like they're all clean, it doesn't look like any of the baths are used at the moment. There's a pumice stone at each one for scraping away patches of mud or dirt. And there's no one in here at the moment. All 6 are empty at the moment.
I'll step into one. This very well might be the start getting changed. The last time that we can relax for the last couple days. For the next couple days. I don't know. For our last days. I don't know what's happening.
It does kind of feel like our final days, doesn't it?
Well, I didn't
The
mean
end
quite like
time
that.
is approaching.
Hopefully not like that. I just
Like
mean
the time is nigh.
No,
The time
no.
for you to use your you-know-what.
Illien's gonna slink into the bathtub and
You keeping that one leg out?
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of draped over the
Draped
side.
over.
Pumice that thing.
I didn't. Ooh, why did you say that? No, I was thinking more just in the next 72 hours. It might just be stressful, but not the end times. I'll be optimistic about how things go leading into things.
All right, optimistic alien is back.
It makes it weird when you say that, because then I get self-conscious about the optimism.
You can hear like little splashes in the tub because Kayt's like.
It does feel nice to feel like I have a path. I thought I did when I came to Brunkhollow. And then that path had a lot of winding roads. But I feel this might be the one.
So is this something you knew about when you came here?
What, Yarpaya? Or
Yeah, this family connection, whatever your mother used to tell you about.
no. I came at Shantara's beckoning. She'd whisper about Yarpaya. I had no idea what that could mean, but it was important to her, and so it was important to me.
But that's not why Doxley came.
No, her and Shantara didn't really get along as well, or at all, really. No, Doxley came well, more for family business. Although I think she just wanted to get out of the stranglehold of our mother and father. And it was a nice excuse. But
In a sense, you were coming on family business too.
that was the excuse I used as well, yes.
Maybe just a little more ancient family business. Kind of the same reason I'm here as well.
Yeah, actually. That's a really good point.
Don't you think we owe it to our ancestors?
Well, I don't really know anything about them, but if they're anything like Quintus, then yes.
There was a time when our families were great. And all kinds of people had power that they don't have access to anymore.
Yeah, it's hard to even imagine that kind of world.
Well, like you said, we have to believe it's coming.
Is this everything you expected, coming to Brunkhollow, making these firearms?
Exceeding my wildest dreams.
Well, you didn't get to meet the professor. That was on our way to Clarity. But he held the Moris in a very high regard. So that counts for something. Although he did say recently they kind of curtailed themselves to the gods. Which, I mean, we all need to do to survive.
It can be hard to find respect for your parents the older that you get.
You're telling me. Although it would be nice to show them a world where that route wasn't needed. That they could have chosen something else. And we can make that a reality for them.
Exactly. Can't blame them when they had no choices in front of them, but you and I have a choice, and I am very happy to hear you've chosen the path you've chosen.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Quiet to the water. Yeah. Little time passes as you guys clean. Maybe once or twice someone comes in as well and sort of gives a little nod as they go by, and you hear some.
So Yarpaya.
Oh, you guys talking about your pie?
You do?
I love your one.
You talked to Quintus, didn't you?
I see you have the leg patch. You know it.
Yeah.
Scarred over pretty
The
well.
old Quintus scar.
Yeah. Thought you were an inch paladin from an inch line, huh?
Yeah, he sold me that.
He got it.
He just wanted my thighs.
Yeah.
One of my creamy thighs.
Those creamy pies.
Close to the end of the hour, Annabel hears or for you it's actually been a little more time. You hear the raven kind of come back to the window, stand on the sill there, looks around.
Everything went okay?
Doesn't have the note in its beak anymore, so it's somewhere.
She'll beckon her to come on her shoulder and then fix her face one more time and go on out.
I would say that's right about the time returning to Paramount as well from Gojek. So TC, you sort of hear someone coming up the stairs and you peek out and you see TC emerge at the top of the staircase.
She's
there.
gonna quickly close the door in case it is somebody else, you know?
It's only
Hi. All right.
you're alone.
Well, I have a bird.
Oh. Look at this.
Hecate.
Hecate.
Yeah,
Charmed, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Does it like the people that you like?
Yeah. I would say she does.
Do you like me?
She can't attack, if
Oh.
that's what you're wondering.
Oh, I'm curious. I have word from Gujek. Not the best news, but some news.
Should we tell everybody?
Yes. Would you? I suppose you've been locked up in here.
Yeah, I just finished.
Is the Tyrun room like right next door? Or no,
It's
That's like
close
downstairs,
by. It's a couple.
by.
You can go and knock down there.
Let's go.
Sure.
Doxley.
Doxley's been sitting in the room looking over the Shantara note if you left it in there. Just like
Oh.
reading it over, thinking.
Anything before they arrive, or were you just starting?
No, just reading
It's
it.
taken her a long time to read that.
Yeah, it's taking a while. There's a couple of 6-letter words in there. Yeah.
Yeah, I return.
Doxley will check the note into her brother's bag again.
May I?
Please.
Oh.
I'm here too.
Oh, okay. Doxley changes position a little bit.
He puts the leg back down. Gujek
Yeah.
has a possible answer, but nothing he could get to us before this evening. Also, I gave him a down payment of 75 gold because that's all I had, and it's 152.
Well, take 75 of my gold because this is not your problem.
That's all of our problem. But that is to say, even this is not a free pass through the thunderstorms. This is a possible dampening effect of an area. It's still going to take, I think, very a tedium and time and skill.
Well, I can cast enhance ability on you. I could cast it on me.
Alright.
Kayt here could use eyes to get up close and make sure we see what else is going on. She can fly over to Niall to give him a key or something to get him out of his... If he's tied up, you said?
I haven't seen this in person, but
Me neither,
I
but they
just-
described it to me.
I think it might have to be an exploratory thing at first, just to see if it's possible to undo this tangled web.
Okay.
I just don't want to make any promises.
I don't think we're going down there. Not today.
Talk.
I
You're
don't.
not leaving there?
I think Niall actually would prefer that. For now, while we handle other matters. I'm happy to send whatever that is down there to get a better look if it's life, but
Okay, you don't think you're alive.
sorry. Did that bird actually just understand you? Or is that just being a bird?
Just a real smart bird. You know how ravens are.
Alright. So, I'm going with a different plan, but I think we should focus our efforts elsewhere.
I guess it's up to you and Illien. This is your friend, your kin. I want to help.
Another time, maybe.
I suppose he appreciates the our other pressing duties.
He practically said as much, saying, make sure there's a cusp when I come out, basically.
All right.
So I've got some other ideas just to keep his spirits high while we deal with some other things.
All right.
We keep talking about other things we have to do. We need to ask Bison if he can help us. The cusp is still important to him as well.
Bump our numbers.
Yeah.
So today's gonna be a bit of a recruiting day, I think.
Okay.
For some of us, anyway.
Sure. TC, you gave me these alchemist supplies. You want them back?
I'm not studied in them, but
Nor am I, but you said that I was supposed to teach you, but I don't know nothing about alchemy.
I thought you might be able to.
Does Kayt? Seems.
Maybe.
She might. Here, I'll give them
Somebody-
back to you.
All right.
I was only safe keeping them.
They look fun.
They do look fun.
I'd like to be able.
If I wasn't so focused on my own studies, I would like to study those, but I haven't the time.
A supply of alchemist fire at any time. It sounds
Indeed.
great.
Where are the other two?
Taking a bath. Not together. They're just in the bathhouse. I don't know if they're taking a bath together, actually.
Bathing.
They could be taking a bath
Kind of
together.
bathing
They're
together.
taking a bath together.
And then Illien seems pretty headstrong on going down to the well as soon as possible. So be prepared for that.
Right.
What else?
So what's on the list? We got to recruit a bunch of people in town. We got to go to the well and both put the Devasia Cruentus in there and have Illien make his oath. And then we ought to gather supplies so that we might be ready.
Did we say that should be the last thing we do before we leave Brunkhollow? Was the...
Well, I guess if we're already making the stop.
I guess.
We can't go down there twice. You said there's monsters and stuff,
Chill.
right?
Right.
Yeah, there's some nasty things down there.
Clear the path.
So here's the thing: if we're gonna get the shit kicked out of us, then
That's
is it a
pessimistic.
great idea?
I'm pulling your crow.
All right. I just am saying, is it a great idea for us to? We ought to think about what we're doing and maybe sleeping before we go out. I'm not sure. We don't want to go out into the downfield in the middle of the night. Then we'll run into more dangerous creatures.
If it's just the 5 of us, I feel like we can. We've traveled through the downfield many times.
Yes, and we have also gotten the shit kicked out of us, so in the downwheel.
Why don't we slowly peck away at our to-do list and see if even leaving at nightfall is
All right.
a remote possibility?
Okay.
It might not be. All right.
By this point, it's sort of been about it. If anyone needed to be short resting,
Oh, jeez. Yeah, probably.
you could have taken a short rest during this time.
But I-
not
I-
Annabelle,
well, I
yeah,
was
not
gonna
while
say,
you were,
yeah.
not while you were learning.
Oh, a tasty little one hit.
And you have, was it 9?
Okay.
Remember, you get to add that.
And also, because this is at the end of Annabelle learning her spell and the sort of time you spent running, an errand or two, it's been over an hour since Kayt spoke with Maeve as well at this point.
Not gonna get out of the band.
She's like lying and she's like, oh, it's been an hour.
What's going on?
I gotta go pick up the stuff from
My
the
toasted
place.
guts.
Oh, shoot. The guts.
The stuff from the place.
Yeah.
Okay, bye. Unless you wanna come.
You're just running over and then come back?
Yeah, maybe better for you to rest your leg.
Yeah, I'll probably just head upstairs if that's cool.
Okay.
You head up, you change or grab your stuff and start to head out. We'll follow you in a moment. We can say Illien reconvenes with the rest of you.
All right.
Feeling better?
Baths do help me.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Very.
Yeah.
Maybe I should get down there. Sounds great.
Yeah, do we have much... What's our order of attack
Oh,
here?
God.
That is the ever-present question.
You sounded like you really needed to go down to the well, right now.
I would love that. If people are ready, and if you don't think talking to people now and getting that started first is more pressing.
Maybe if we've got
Should we
some...
recruit people when we're less bloody?
I was gonna say, maybe it gives us an air of,
Like we know how to get the shit kicked out of us?
yeah, we mean
Bison?
business.
Bison is not in town.
No, we're not
You-
in town.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure.
Maybe it gives us an air of,
Do we need to go out of town to get bison? Because that'll take us some time.
Oh boy.
I need to talk to Izzy. The problem is I don't know if I can even volunteer Maeve's things.
Well, we haven't tested them yet, right? You guys have to test them?
Kayt, yeah, we have to test them. Kayt is running over there right now.
Okay.
Maybe when she comes back, if we need to test those things before we talk to the people, we test them in the well.
A live test? Couldn't we test them in an open field somewhere, shooting out a scarecrow?
Well, I mean, if we're gonna go down there and there's nasty things down there, I'd rather test a powerful weapon against those things.
I like it.
Okay.
Fine, let's do it. Why not?
Fuck it.
Did Gujek have something to help Niall?
No.
Not really. He's working on something for us that could dampen the veracity of a thunderstorm, but certainly
It's
not
not
make
gonna
it
be something
inert.
immediate though. It's gonna be at least a day. So why don't we put that on the back burner? Niall can make it a day or two down there.
What if we don't make it back to Niall?
I'm gonna tell Izzy exactly where he is,
Okay.
what the situation is.
And what's going on with Gujek?
Huh?
And what's going on with Gujek? To help.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
yeah, of course.
We can inform them all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Izzy will definitely want Niall safe, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a good start.
All right. Okay. So we're waiting for Kayt.
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, we'll follow Kayt up there. There was a time where perhaps you felt that your business wouldn't take you as often up to the Gnome Nook, but it seems that people are finding their way up there for a variety of reasons up to this point. You get up there, you do a quick kind of asking around, as well as Maeve gave you a general idea. She didn't know exactly where it was, but she had a loose description. She had just gone based on her memory of where his tent is. Asking around a little bit, a couple gnomes kind of point you in that direction. And they point you back toward the tents along the northern edge of the Gnome Nook, so like the farthest from the actual ridge itself. There's still people moving about, but the plots are bigger here. It's quieter, it's less congested, and you get the sense that these tents were claimed by some of the first gnomes to occupy this area on the bluffs. The leather roofs and the sidings are a little weather-worn. The paths look like they've been re-graveled several times, and the interiors are better lived in. They're adorned with personal effects that have been collected over time. Knowing what his profession is, you've heard Maeve describe him as a horticulturalist before, and without even having to count, you know where you're headed because maybe the 8th or 9th tent down, it's butting right up against a reflective structure made mostly of glass. It's a greenhouse. And within it you see stalks and leaves and flowers sprouting up in astonishing abundance. Without going inside, it's hard to identify exactly what he's growing, but if you'd had to guess, you'd say one of everything. It seems like he's tried to see what he could sort of grow under these conditions. The man that you assume is Jasper isn't within the greenhouse itself. He's right nearby, and he has a little watering can. He's watering 2 sort of large planter boxes that are right outside his tent. He's tall for a gnome. He has chestnut hair, mostly straight, but it curls at the ends as it gets just past his ears. He has a little soul patch on his chin and a green plaid jacket that looks a little ill-fitting, maybe borrowed or handed down. So he's very calmly kind of watering the plants there as you sort of come up there.
Excuse me, Mr. Skybird?
Jasper, yeah.
Jasper. My name is Kayt Mori. Maeve dropped something off for me to pick up that I think should be ready.
Maeve said you'd be by. She also told me not to ask why I was firing up a disgusting bowl of gore in my kiln. But I'm a curious sort, so... Whose innards did I just incinerate?
A dear friend who was entirely consenting.
Make a persuasion check.
Entirely.
21.
Wow.
Oh, right on. I have it for you.
This is a beautiful setup.
Right on.
Thanks. I grow things. Sometimes people come to me if they need advice, or I'm also a good reverse engineer for potions if you ever need that.
Oh. In fact, I have something for you right now. I might as well trade off to you.
Okay. Do you want me to get it first, or do you want to give it to me first?
If I already put it in my Talon, can I take it out?
No.
Oh. Time to hit him.
Never mind.
What's this?
Okay.
Never mind. I think I'm just gonna have to test that one out on the fly.
You take the Talon like out a little bit to look at it, to think of sort of if you could get it out there, and he sees the metal sort of in the sunlight and...
Not important.
into the tent there. And he comes out in a moment, and it's been transferred into a sort of different container. It's sort of a glass, sort of a wide glass, kind of mason jar-esque kind of container. And inside, you see just a very simple, sort of grayish dust.
Awesome.
And as he's moving it, you're not even sure if he caught it, but as he hands it over to you, the sunlight sort of shines on a little bit, and there's just a little cerulean shimmer.
Oh.
And as he hands it to you, he just rotates his wrist, like naturally, not in a weird way. And as he does, there's like almost like a very quiet rain stick. Like it makes that kind of...
Oh, thank you so much. I've been waiting for this substance for quite some time.
Okay.
Truly, it's absolutely beautiful. I've always been very passionate about greenhouses and indoor gardening. I think it's just so innovative and wonderful to bring a little piece of the outside into your home with you.
You a friend of Maeve's?
I would like to think so.
Me too.
Do you have any small plants for sale that thrive in low light conditions?
No. I don't sell my plants. I sell advice.
What about cuttings?
No.
If I wanted to pick a cutting for myself out in the downwield or the upwield to survive inside here in Brunkhollow, what would you recommend?
I'd probably go with a nice stock of flame azalea.
Thank you very much. What do I owe you?
Nothing.
Can I dap him up?
He goes for a handshake.
Right on. All right.
You give him a handshake, then you pivot and like running.
Understand? Weird.
Maeve's got weird friends.
Yes.
You find your way all the way back. Was there anything quickly, were you waiting for Kayt to return before you started moving on? Okay.
We sit quietly.
A little bit of time passes. Kayt's very fast. Comes back. Yo. The group back together within the confines of Paramount, planning their next steps.
So back,
Very nice.
you guys are all okay. I'm gonna go back to the room and I'm gonna like walk towards the window.
Yeah, before it gets to the window, like it has the look of like cremated ashes. Like it's a very white, sort of fine grayish powder. And then as she gets it over to the light there, and it.
Wow.
No, shh. Listen again.
Is it solid?
No, it's powder.
Oh, right.
But it's magic.
I can see that now.
2/3 us.
That's me in there.
Sure fucking looks like it.
Wow.
I wish we knew exactly how much we needed.
My guess is all of it.
All right.
Whoa.
I guess
The whole thing?
I mean, where else are we using it?
What if we gave it to someone else, and if we're clearing the way out to the well, to do a secondary drop in a day or two?
It's not a terrible idea.
Ambitious.
I know it is ambitious, but ambitious times.
Clearing out.
It
It
depends
is
on
a
how fast.
large cavern.
I honestly think
Yeah,
it
it's
depends
clear.
on how fast you think we're gonna get to our location.
I don't know. It seems far though. It took us a while to get to clarity.
I mean, looking at the map, it's probably, without knowing the terrain exactly, like clarity-esque, like at least a full day's travel.
I think we use it all. I think you're right.
I do think we should keep in mind also that Ramo probably has some as well.
So maybe half, and we keep a little stash for ourselves.
No,
Well,
we
are
want it
we-
all here.
Aren't we gonna know if we put half of it in this bowl and nothing happens? Aren't we gonna know that maybe we need to put the whole thing in the bowl?
That's a good point.
I don't know how fast it works. I have a feeling that these gigantic creatures might move a little bit slowly.
You don't think suddenly we'll feel like a major?
I think it depends on how far this creature is, but when we were on the tail of Romo and went to the well originally, that thing showed up pretty fast, like right when I got there.
Then I think splitting it up.
Yes, you don't know when he put it in there. You didn't see
Yeah.
him put it in there, but yes.
Maybe leaving a little bit extra as a Hail Mary in our final moment is not a terrible idea. But we would have to give somebody very specific instructions on when to use it.
Yeah.
Someone who'd be willing to risk their life down in that well.
I'm just worried that if Romo does have more, and there's another statue up where we're going, and he puts it in after we put it in,
I agree.
Can't be
Do
in
we
4
have
places
to-
at once.
I was gonna say, do we need to go to head off the cleric at the other statue?
Yes, I think so.
I think so too.
Now that we know that there's 3-on-1 here in the situation,
But wait, hold on. If the cleric is going to that statue, presumably, what, to destroy it like this one?
no, he's not going to
he wants
destroy
to
it.
destroy the
so that
inn.
he can get the message from the gods.
Right, that is what he's doing.
Yeah.
Gods, it wasn't even that big an injury, and it's absolutely
No.
broken your brain.
A lot is going on in here.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So where are we going? What we doing?
Are we going out to Bison in the downwield first? Or are we running down?
What time is it?
Are you asking the goop?
No, I just like listening to it.
Oh, all right.
It sounds like hope.
11 o'clock.
Would Maeve object if we brought one of the firearms?
She told me not to go till 1 p.m.
So then maybe we go to Bison's since you really want to try it out live.
Do we know where?
You've heard Chittering Ridge. That's a multi-hour journey.
Is that in the if we were to leave Brunkhollow in the direction of where the cleric is?
It
are
is
we
north.
Passing
Yes.
through.
You might have to deviate a little bit, but yeah, it is north of the valley. Yes, like north.
Do we want
So-
to just get Bison on the way out? Like
Pitch,
we've already
yeah.
recruited people here in town.
Pitch. What if we go to Bison's?
Annabel pulls out a notebook. She's getting
Yeah, you're gonna make an itinerary.
Doxley's pitch.
Excellent. What if we go to Bison
be done.
and camp there or near there? There's men there, they're armed, there's a larger group of people. It might be safer for us, and we'll already be a little bit north.
Will Bison's people receive us?
That's true, he could hate our idea and ask us to leave.
Didn't you guys fuck over Bison?
He doesn't
Yeah, he
know
doesn't know
that.
that. He doesn't,
He doesn't
please,
know
he
it
does
was
not know.
us that fucked him over. I have threatened to behead him before.
Yeah, but
So I
you-
don't think he's a big
no.
fan of me.
You do that. to
Doesn't
everybody.
sound like you at all, Will. I can't believe that.
That's my pitch. So,
As in later tonight, when we've done everything here,
and we're ready to depart.
we leave
For good.
Okay.
for good.
All right, so
Sounds like we're going to the well here, folks.
which we can't do until 1.
No, why
It
can't we?
does-
we can
Only
go to
if
the
we
well.
Only if we
want.
want to
The
use
firearms, we could go down with our own skills. Illien has
Yeah,
a whole
maybe it's-
myriad of weapons.
I think maybe it is better to go now.
Okay.
Kayt's pitch. I think we go now, and because Illien needs to go down there to do some stuff, we can test out maybe the Corentus a little bit, but I think we should drop it in as the very last thing we do before we leave.
So we go down to the well twice.
I don't think we can go down
we
twice.
can't go twice. There are too many monsters.
Oh, I'm so concerned about the timing of the goop.
It's going to take us a day to get up there.
I
The
know.
difference of a few hours, I don't think is going to make a difference.
Oh, but okay. I gotta trust. I have friends for a reason, and I have to trust.
But the idea is maybe leaving a little bit for a brave soul, maybe in a day's time.
If you can find
Yeah,
some.
suicide mission, sure. I know there's a lot of folks who
We're going on a fucking suicide mission. Everyone's
There's
going on a
5
suicide
of us.
mission.
I
What
like
about-
to not think it's
What
a
about this?
suicide
What about
mission.
this collection of people that we're not supposed to know anything about? What about those people? They're
The ones
Partie?
the ones I did a bad
Yeah.
job with.
Yeah, you
The,
did bad.
the if the boot fits people, you know, with your weird
Yeah.
language.
Asking somebody
put a
else
glove
to
on a
go down
donkey.
there
I think
is
it's
going
best
to need a large amount of explaining.
Yes, I could try, but I am not sure everyone sees that our interests are completely aligned.
I have a feeling
This is on us, guys.
we need to go down there and put it all in.
Yeah.
And wherever that thing is, it will head this way.
Okay.
okay. So we're doing that? No.
In fact, it's almost better if we don't see anything happen. Now that I think about
That
it.
would be
Why?
Doesn't ill
fantastic.
Because if this thing is far, far away, I want it to slowly come.
But do you think do you think he queues up destinations, or do you think he just goes to the freshest one?
freshest, I'm gonna kill.
You don't think he's like, oh, I've got to go to point A, and then next is gonna be point B?
Like a
I
dog.
think that these
a what?
are.
It like a dog, Kate said. Sniffs it.
The one
Fresh
question
meat.
I
We'll go
have,
towards that.
maybe I can get your guys'
Maybe.
opinion on this.
Yeah.
Why do I have to make the oath in this well? The last time
You
Rom-
fucking tell me!
What are you?
the only conclusion I can draw is whether Romo was trying to fuck with me or not. To make that oath down there, it was at the same time that the Zaratan showed up. So I don't know if that's important to have that thing present. I don't know.
I'll give you about 20 minutes down.
Yeah. I
Maybe
think
if he
that's-
shows up, we can
Because-
talk to it, and we can
because-
say, please stay
Do
here.
you remember the chittering, scraping, terrifying things down there?
Right.
Okay.
I don't remember. I wasn't there, but that sounds
You
bad.
can imagine.
I can imagine.
I also just want to remind the group that if that elemental is not at that statue, by the time we get to that aperture, we are completely and entirely fucked. There is no reason to fight anybody. That's it. It doesn't matter how many people are there. If that elemental is not down in the well at the time that we get to the aperture, that's it.
There is-
Because if the elemental's too close to the aperture, it'll flee to the other side.
There's no.
Then we keep it
There's no cusp to worry about. If that elemental walks through that aperture, that is it.
I'm afraid we cannot be precise in this, and we are doing everything that we can, I think.
Final pitch.
Oh, God.
Yep, write down Illien's pitch.
Your friend,
Daphne?
Daphne, she is tough.
I was thinking Daphne as well.
What if she's the one to go down? She can handle herself.
I don't think she's gonna fucking want to. But
I
you're
think
welcome to try.
If
Again.
you tell her the fate of the fucking world is at stake, she might be convinced.
All right. Then I think our first step, I wrote down well as number 1, but now it sounds like our first step is recruit.
This is not a precise science, I do
agree,
not
TC.
think.
I'm
I
with
think that this is a goad it in this direction,
Yes.
and that is all we can do.
Okay.
And you have business down there,
I-
and that sounds like a great opportunity to team those two things up.
Do you want to do it now or you want to do it later this evening?
I want to do it now.
Great, then let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Okay.
Doc,
What?
you're staring way off into the middle distance.
I was miles away.
She likes to. You want to fucking go?
Go on, what?
We were all fucking going.
Going where?
Fucking going.
I hate whatever this is.
We're going to the well. Okay.
And maybe we can convince TC to do half and half and give the half to Daphne. We'll see.
We'll think about it on the way.
Yeah. Okay. Shall we?
Let's go bother some gnomes to let us get in that fucking well.
I'm not putting up with any nonsense. We're kicking them right away. We don't have time for this shit.
As Illien says,
That I agree with.
we can fight a couple of gnomes.
Yes. Yes. Let's go. I'm getting antsy.
Guys, get your things.
Yeah.
Anything before you start working your way up? Yeah, getting any
Fucking.
little montage of like,
I'm gonna put
Helmet.
some more poison in my refill my other.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do I have
slot.
any time that while I was waiting for people that I could have done short rest?
I mean, it's definitely hasn't been an hour since you finished
Okay.
doing the spell. I mean,
All
you
good.
could wait longer, but
Nope.
Oh, Annabel
Nobody
Arcade,
wants
thanks for the
to
raid. Hi.
Hey.
Welcome. Hi.
we're gonna go talk to some gnome.
Alchemist fire in here as well.
Give me that.
Thank you.
I should have ordered that.
A while back, maybe you thought that your business at the Arpaio well was done. That time was right around when you were hauling Morna's unconscious body up from below.
Oh my god.
Ooh, I remember that. Now that you're up on the bluffs again, looking at the flimsy set of 4 walls that have been built around the opening, your heart sinks a little at the thought of having to bust your way in there only to be treated to the deep, damp dark of those caverns that seem to swallow you up. There's a lot of foot traffic here at the moment. It's almost approaching noon. You're not sure what kind of approach would be subtle enough to keep you out of the public eye, especially since, as they didn't intend to let anyone inside, there's no door to this structure. It looks like some amount of physical force is required to move at least one of the wooden slats so that you can slip through. And while the north side faces a little more toward the woods, a little less toward the walking path, it's still plenty out in the open. That's not even accounting for Mr. Godwin, who seems permanently affixed to his post nearby, watching all the comings and goings throughout the area. He's occasionally joined by another gnome or two that will stop to have a chat with him or sit briefly for a moment before moving on. At the risk of upsetting them, you think, sort of, how bold are you willing to be? Maybe you could offer up a story to Cobb, or simply go with the old saying about forgiveness, not permission. So you still off a little ways, sort of you get together, you can see the structure. It's not like some stone fortress, but they just, some simple wooden boards and 4 walls with a little sort of peaked, sort of slanted rooftop, almost looks like a shed kind of built over the well there.
Should we tell Cobb that a collie has fallen down the well? We have to go and fetch him?
I
No,
think
I'm-
that's a pretty obvious lie.
I'm heading straight to that thing and prying off the wall.
Yeah, well, you don't think any amount of tact is necessary here?
Tact means nothing right now.
Wow.
You know what? For once, kind of liking this.
Let's go,
Like
sister.
the dynamic.
Laser focused. Illien's going.
If people in town see us starting to fuck shit up, maybe they'll get curious about what the hell's going on.
Yes.
Yeah, let's start acting crazy.
Don't explain it fully.
Anarchy. Great.
right.
All right. I'm walking up. And
He's like on a little bench, sort of right by.
Hey, afternoon.
Give me an athletics check. He goes up a little in front of you. Go ahead and go first, but
Okay. Oh my god, that's so bad.
Oh no.
With the plus 13, it's still at 16.
16. As you're pulling on it, hey, don't do that.
Sorry, it's important.
Now you can do it again with Doxley's help.
Oh.
there.
Come on,
Thank you,
brother.
thank you,
1,
thank you.
2, 3, hop.
So much better. That is a 31.
You want to go back down there? We ain't had no problem since we closed it off.
Sir, I think you'll find you'll be talking upon deaf ears here.
Kayt, do you have that rope?
Got it.
Yeah, thank you. Tie it
You
around.
know I'm not in a position to stop you. You should know if you barge in there and without permission, you'll have a black mark.
Oh.
Okay, we don't mean to be rude.
Annabelle is sort of in the background.
Businesses up here will refuse service.
Oh.
Illien tied off the thing, and he's... See you, Godwin, and he's headed down the well.
Is there a particular reason?
Well, Council of Gnomes voted on it to board it up, and if you go and start destroying things, that puts you in a bad light.
So just because you're scared of it, we have to be scared of it.
I guess.
Listen, a few spelunking adventurers want to have their way with the caverns. But what business is it of yours?
Well, when it's open, sometimes things would come back up.
You can just lay them back over top after us.
Come, you're a good man.
He turns and he sort of shuffles into the gnome, and you can see him kind of just like whispers into one tent, and then
Cover it up, but when we get down there, you'll be fine.
he's off like whispering.
Wow.
into
All right.
the tents.
Illien climbed back up. I
Making
realized...
some enemies up here in the
Got 2
gnome.
ropes. It didn't reach last time.
I got
All right, we'll
one.
tie off another one, and then I better...
Wow. The first one down.
Diplomacy is the first thing to go.
Yeah.
Even with a knot that you are confident is firmly secure, the first step off of solid ground always comes with a bit of a holding of the breath. And as you dangle with the rope held tight between your fingers, you wonder how spelunking has become such a hobby of this group. Between the demonic lair of Professor Pierpont and this cavern, crawling with chitines, you've really made quite a go at exploring the depths beneath Brunkhollow. But you also wouldn't be heartbroken if that chapter maybe came to a close at some point. As before, the channel carved through soil and stone opens up very quickly into a wide chamber. The sloshing sounds of still water lapping up against the rocky platforms. And it's punctuated by that dripping that echoes in perpetuity throughout the chamber. The low light and hazy, obfuscated air makes the space feel small, even when you already have some idea of the expansive, area of this place. Your body temperature drops like you just did a cold plunge off the coast of the Discuna Sea in winter, but you continue to descend. The platforms that rise above the water's surface, you can start to see them as you get closer down, and somehow they seem like they've gotten a little smaller, and you're not sure if that's because the water level has risen a little bit, or if the edges of these foundations has started to erode a little bit. It's a little difficult to tell which one or the other. Knowing what first to look for, knowing what threats you faced the first time you came down here, you quickly scan for signs of webbing, seeing if webbing is sort of fresh, newly formed. Another 10, 20 feet down, and your feet touch to the ground. You don't see anything that jumps out at you, and you give the all clear to those above. Who's next?
I'll go last. Go.
Dogs.
Illien.
TC gets all the way down.
Go.
Third.
Smells familiar.
Yeah. It was Ettercaps before, right? Is that what that was?
They were chitines, and the other ones were Ixitzichitls, yes. Which is like a spidery sort of creature. They're not ettercaps, but they're similar in sort of.
I don't see anything. What was that on last time?
Be ready for anything.
Yep. As soon as...
Annabel?
Alright, we'll go next, yeah.
And then Doxley, the last one at the top there. As you're sort of up at the top, like waiting for your turn, you can hear like a little bit off, like, they just went right down in there. They just went for it.
You're so rude.
Yeah, head down.
All right, go ahead.
Doxley finally.
All right, gang.
What do you say we speed run this thing? What do you say we do?
All right, and go. All right.
Again, there's these sort of scattered platforms. A couple of the ones are connected by these little wooden planks because people came down here a while ago to sort of try and bring water up as a kind of well. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but some of the platforms and walkways have been left behind. Slowly, you sort of... And you get the same impression as you move across some of these boarded walkways that your weight when you're in the middle of them touches and like you can feel it touch the water. And it does indeed feel like even just a little bit, a few inches, that the water level has risen since the last time you were in here.
As we're moving along, the Zeratin has planted itself here. And
Displacement.
That's displaced the water.
Yeah, area displacement.
What?
Is everyone doing okay? Just checking in.
Perception checks, everybody.
I've got one more gear log we're in.
Okay. Fuck. This guy's done.
24.
26.
21.
10.
As you guys are walking and looking at some of the webbing and stuff, it seems there is no webbing that's like new and freshly spindled and intact. Creatures, if they are web-dwelling creatures, seem to have not come back to occupy this cabin.
Why?
Whether because gone or, a different area, whatever it is. You can't imagine you killed all of them in the entire cavern, but...
Hopefully they weren't forced out by something even more robust.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You get to the last platform, so one step at a time. You're actually at the second to last, and there's that little like stepping stone, like hopping a little bit between them. There was that part that you remember. Every step echoing a little bit. And then finally, to the last sort of larger platform. You go back to that back sort of corner, kind of by the water's edge, and this time you're glad that you know where it is because the water level has risen a little bit. There was that rope sort of float on the water, and it's a little bit below the water line now, so you have to reach down and sort of pull it up there. You start to...
It seems like it's moving fine. I remember the boat we had to lay down.
I mean, right now you're just pulling the little raft here. Yep. So you can feel a little bit of weight. So it doesn't just feel like a rope, like it's attached to something at some end. It's like two ropes because they sort of pull in a U shape as a kind of pulley, sort of a horizontal pulley almost. And Illien. And in the distance, you can see a little sort of rectangular object getting closer and closer.
Was this a one at a time thing? I forget. Two at a time?
Two at a time, usually.
Yeah.
You've been down here before too? Okay. Me neither.
All right. Raft number 1.
Get the raft up.
Who's hopping on?
I'm happy to join you there.
Okay.
Illien.
All right. We'll have to lay down if I remember right.
Give the rope a
There
tug when
comes a
you're done.
point where there was like a low-hanging ceiling that you had to...
I suppose you could get ready for it, yeah.
Yeah, just getting comfy.
Here we go.
Hair in the water. All right.
So much more upper arm work when you're doing it like that.
You watch Illien and TC sort of fade into the mist there, and you can hear the sounds of the raft, and you can see the rope sort of moving through the little cinch that's on the rock side there.
Keeping my ears out of things that aren't drippings, that are other noises.
And that's where we're gonna end.
No!
One more minute!
One more minute!
We can play a little longer.
Oh my god, we have to wait 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
We can play. Oh my god.
We can play a little longer.
We're gonna. You go ahead and you can leave. We're gonna.
We're gonna put the poop in the bowl.
Just put up the map and
Oh my god.
Wow. Back in the Yarpaya well. When was the last time we were here? What chapter?
God.
Like what, 30?
That was
No, like
chapter
24.
26 it looks like. Or 26 it looks like. Yeah. So it's been a while.
Wow.
Back in the cavern. Other than the water level being up a little bit, things sort of more or less the same last time.
Oh, somebody just bidded 60 and said 60 more minutes.
A minute for a bit.
yeah, that would be something.
I gotta do it.
But that is where we'll pick it up. Yes, in 2 weeks, if people weren't
2
here
weeks.
for the opening announcements next week, Anthony and Erica sadly not here with us, so we're doing a little fun and games week. We'll have Chris returning to play some games with us, and we'll have some fun, and then we'll come back and do chapter 7.
Yeah, there's still a show, there's still a live
Yeah.
stream, there's
Yeah.
still
Come
YouTube,
join,
all the
it'll be
same
fun.
schedule, everything. It's just
Yeah.
we're not doing an episode of Brunkhollow.
But the plans are all coming into motion. Some
Wow.
foretold for Illien and the Devasir Puentis in hand.
We gotta watch 'em.
Illien and Kayt being like,
Oh my god.
the fail-safe Cruentis.
Oh,
Pogodo
stress.
Lemma just made the channel in the Discord if you want to talk about this episode specifically.
Tell us what to do.
Tell us what to do. We are also $81 from our threshold.
Wow.
Can we do it?
Do it.
Do it for the children.
Do it for the kids.
The children
children
were
were
screaming.
Trivia night is on this Tuesday night,
yeah.
and we're gonna record it as best we can in that venue, and then we're gonna get it to everybody who donated, not anonymously.
My mom is so excited to get that VOD.
Is she?
Yeah.
Really?
I got an email saying I would get a video afterwards.
Wow.
You
I'll send her a
will.
video.
Okay. Don't.
Come on, man.
Mom doesn't want some 40-year-old video.
40-year-old video.
Fucking savage.
Wow.
Savage.
When next we see Anthony, he shall be of the fourth
shall be
of the fourth
Of
decade.
the 4th decade.
Wow.
You look great.
You
You look
You look great, dude.
You feel great? You look
I
great.
feel something. I feel it. Deep.
so much more to come as we prepare for a journey into the downwield. Yeah, anything before we say a good night? Sometime
Hello,
this week?
69s. Insanely Flash, not resubscribe. Low Bar Sky, 30 bits. Next year, Cross 78.
Oh.
911, resubscribe. DM Darwin gave out a community sub. Analog and Arcane, a hello. If you're still here, thank you for the raid. Hello, welcome. Nice Cross did 60 bits for the 60 extra minutes that you will not get.
Damn.
We'll spread them out over the next 60 episodes. 1 minute extra.
Yeah.
for
1 minute extra.
Thanks.
Thank you all so much. We'll see you next week for a little bit of fun, and then chapter 71 the week later.
Bye. Good night.